What's up, guys? Peasants Podcast, episode 2.
About goddamn time.
Yep, our life's been crazy for some of us. I actually have a life.
Wow.
It's 4 of us now.
Excuse me?
Wow.
Excuse me, sir.
Wow.
I've had a ton of work to do in college, alright?
Same.
I work.
Fuck you. I've been working in InDesign and all of these Adobe programs. Fuck you. Alright, so we have 4 people this time around.
We have 4 people. We're once again joined by Jacob of Retro Tech, Cooper Clan 13,
What's up, guys?
aka the nut ass nigga we have on the podcast. We have Copperhead 212, aka Daniel.
Hello.
212?
Yeah, that's a way of saying it.
But it's usually 212.
What are you?
Fuck you. That's like someone saying Boogie 2988. It's not right. It's 2988.
What are you, an invalid or something?
Yes.
What are you,
My password?
What are you, a dumbass?
What are you, dumbass?
And your host, Fonret One, joined
Ew.
by these
What?
cunts.
Man, I don't like
Wow.
that was mean, man.
That was rather cruel.
So one of the reasons this took so long to do, today, for example, me and Cooper got sidetracked. We went to GameStop. I paid off Horizon Zero Dawn, found out I can pick the game up on Monday at 9 p.m. And he bought a 3DS.
Out of nowhere.
You bought a 3DS? What the hell? What the hell?
Yeah, I got 3DS.
Which one?
XO.
Which one?
The original.
The original? Oh, you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
You should have gotten the new one.
What's the difference?
It's like PS4 versus PS4 Pro, but in this case, the original system runs new games like ass.
Oh, well, I don't really care.
Like, what was that
like
other
shit
game running
anyways.
at like 17 frames?
Oh yeah, Hyrule Warriors Legends was running at like 15 frames.
That's all I don't really care about.
You should have gotten the new 3DS
You sure you
XL.
could catch these hands, too.
Is that a challenge, motherfucker?
Oh,
I will fight you.
Misses
I have
every single one of the
cup
hands.
hot tea, all
Fight
right?
Club audio is for Patreon members only.
We have a Patreon.
No, what's that?
I hope not.
Welcome to the Tech Peasants
Stop posting
Podcast, where we
fucking
occasionally talk about video
dicks.
games.
Yeah, let's go back to some fucking video games. God,
So,
with the first fucking topic today.
Okay, let's go.
The first fucking topic, Horizon Zero Dawn review scores finally came out. The embargo lifted Monday. And it's currently at an 88 on Metacritic, which means pretty much close to critical acclaim. IGN gave it a 9.3. GameSpot gave it a 9. Giant Bomb gave it a 10. And all the other sites pretty much gave it 9s.
damn, is it that good?
That's what they're saying. They gave it 9s.
Hey, reviewers.
Fake news! Fake news!
The lowest score I saw from a mainstream site was Eurogamer gave it like a 75 out of 100. And these 2 places that I've never heard of before, one gave it a 5.
That's why.
And one gave it like a 2.5 out of 5. I was like,
That was me.
who are these people?
That one was me.
So yeah, pretty much it's getting good reviews. People are more excited now than they were before.
Spectrum.
Go away.
Wow.
So yeah, I'm glad I'm getting it now. Definitely getting it day one. And I've heard it's one of the best games for the Pro so far because
That's
it's
what they all say.
almost 4K.
I wouldn't
And
know.
I've heard people say it's the best PS4 game so far. Don't know how credible that is. Yeah, I'll have to play it for myself.
I
but
wouldn't
that being
know. I
said-
don't have a PlayStation.
Me neither.
Not
4.
interested. Well, okay.
He's not interested because he played The Witcher 3, so pretty
Yeah,
much
the-
all of the
The
RPGs
Witcher
have been ruined for him until like Cyberpunk comes out.
Oh my
Damn.
god.
Pretty much.
Wow.
So his opinion's
You're that
irrelevant.
narrow-minded, huh?
Maybe.
So his opinion's irrelevant
Alright,
because he's
alright.
played that.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
that's...
But.
No.
But.
No.
No,
Look.
Absolutely not.
Yes.
no.
We don't tolerate this.
Yes, we fucking do, man. Okay.
So yeah, since me and Kevin are the only 2 with a PS4, do you 2 even give a fuck or?
Okay.
Okay.
It looks cool.
Well, I didn't fucking.
Yeah,
What
but
are
you
you
play Witcher
saying?
3,
You
so you're
wanna
going
be
last.
I was gonna put my input in.
You will.
smoke
Just
for
last.
me. Okay, well, go ahead. But fuck me.
Okay, so it
Shit.
looks really cool. Shut up! It looks really cool. I would love to play it, but I don't have a PS4. So yeah, chances of me playing this are
Yeah.
it's gonna be a long time before I ever get to play it. But yeah, it looks pretty cool.
It looks cool. That's really it.
Yeah.
I don't really have much to say about it. I mean, I haven't seen much other than like the trailers at E3.
Mm.
It looks nice.
Yeah.
There you go. That's the best
it
I
looks
can
beautiful,
do.
yeah.
That's the best I can do. It looks nice.
The game itself looks fantastic. Probably one of the best looking games on console. My biggest worry for the game
is the story. They've said it's a good story, or they've said I've heard
their
great.
definition of good.
I've heard great, or what's one person didn't enjoy the story, and he said even then it was still better than most games.
Okay, well, I guess I'll have to be the judge of that. But yeah, the gameplay itself looks amazing, and I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cyber dinosaurs. I mean,
That's all we really have to say about it.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of the footage they've put out because they've put out a crap ton, almost too much, and basically the story looks to be at least interesting. The combat looks fantastic. The graphics look fantastic, and I've heard it's like it is a console game, peasant.
Well,
oh,
sorry.
wow,
Bitch, I play on PC.
Use the laptop.
It doesn't matter.
wow.
You play Batman at 5 frames.
Hey, that was Arkham Knight.
Hey, those are 5 frames more than you.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm extremely tolerant when it comes to low frame rates. As long as I can play the damn game, I'm fine.
God.
I don't give a
At one
shit.
frame?
I would get so sick.
For those of you who don't know, I have a shitty laptop, and I really wanted to play Arkham Knight, so I'm just like, you know what? All right, I'm gonna play this.
God.
I expected the worst. I expected around 10 frames, but
Not even
that's
that.
yeah. Like normally I'd get like 5 frames. I was okay. I still played it because I wanted to.
Oh shit.
Fucking hell.
I could care less.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I heard the story is like the
True
main
gamer right
story
here.
is like 40 hours. That's not including side quests and stuff.
That's decent.
So
That's pretty good.
yeah, so game comes out
That's pretty good.
for me. I can get it Monday, so I'll be able to tell then and hope it lives up to the hype, which I think so far it has from the reviewers' eyes at least.
Hype. Hype.
It was pretty hyped up, and
Yeah.
I want to give a round of
So
applause
No Man's
to
Sky.
I'll give a round of applause to Guerrilla for evolving beyond the dog shit shooter franchise that only had one good game and making something new, because Killzone
What
has
about
been.
Mercenary?
They didn't make Mercenary. That was another studio
Oh,
called
shit.
Guerrilla Cambridge.
Aren't they the-
It's like a sister
Also,
company.
it's like high impact.
Yeah,
Kinda.
yeah, that
Gorilla
makes sense.
Cambridge is Sir Daniel Fortescue, and regular Gorilla is Shooty Shooty Bang Bang.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the only good
I
Killzone
understand
game
that.
from them was Killzone 2. That game was a masterpiece. But that was the only good game. Ignore this fucking
Oh my god.
cock dollar in the
Expect some-
background.
Some
Fuckery.
stupid remarks from this piece of shit.
Yeah, I
If
am
you're
a piece-
still listening to this after 8 minutes, I'm surprised at your tolerance for bullshit.
Yeah.
yeah. Ah.
Because
But
those
yeah.
people would have clicked off.
But yeah, like, and even still, Killzone 2
Hey.
has a higher Metacritic score than Horizon right now. I think Killzone 2 is like a 91. But, yeah, we'll know if it pays off or not. But I'm glad they evolved into something better and more high quality instead of just another shooter.
Yeah.
All right, next topic. Shit.
Topic.
A user got his Nintendo Switch shipped to him earlier this year, or I think it was 2 weeks ago per se, and they did everything. They did an unboxing, and
Control click.
Technical
Yep.
difficulties.
technical difficulties.
Oh my god.
And so they did an unboxing and everything of the Nintendo Switch, and Nintendo said that the
You want the mouse?
that worked.
Got a mouse.
Nintendo said that the Switch was stolen, and that the employees responsible have been fired.
Damn.
Wow.
So I'm just gonna scroll down to the full
Just
story.
fire the whole company. That'll
I
be
actually
good.
watched that video. That was like the first Switch
Company
unboxing.
fired themselves. That's like
Now, like
someday.
it's Monday. It's not Monday. It's Thursday right now. The official embargo just lifted, so IGN and Eurogamer put up their unboxing already today.
Oh shit, the embargo's up?
Yeah, like the official unboxings came out today.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
Kotaku said a Gaff user shipped his unit back to Nintendo.
Don't bump the microphone.
I was moving my hand. And that he shipped it back because he didn't want anything to do with that whole situation because it was stolen. And Nintendo
was stolen though.
I don't think. Well,
I'm sure they like
a company did
tabs
sell
on
it out. They weren't supposed to send it out that early. Like there are certain places that will break street date for like 3 days before a game comes out, and no one really cares about that. But a system, Nintendo system, coming out that early, Nintendo's not gonna have that.
Man, I just pull a finders keepers.
That would be like, what Switch?
Yeah.
But Nintendo's full statement to IGN was, earlier this week, individuals claimed to prematurely purchase a small number of Nintendo Switch systems from an unspecified retailer. Nintendo has determined these units were stolen in an isolated incident by employees of a U.S. distributor, with one system being illegally resold. The individuals involved have been identified, terminated from their place of employment, and are under investigation by local law enforcement authorities on criminal charges.
And what article are you reading right now?
This is from Polygon. The quote, Nintendo's statement was said to IGN.
Ah, all right.
So, yeah, they did the video and everything. I don't know if it's still up. It probably is. But they did a video unboxing it. And it's the exact same thing, so it was legit.
Huh.
So,
do you know the person's channel that did the unboxing?
I think theirs was taken down because the upload version I saw was on another channel that didn't match the video's channel ad.
Okay.
So,
what gets me is, do they know the person who unboxed it? Do they know the console was stolen or?
That's the thing. They probably just it was just shipped to them apparently.
Wow.
Well, I mean, things like that happen though.
Yeah. That's Nintendo.
I've had packages arrive way earlier than projected.
Like, if it was accidentally shipped to him, he shouldn't be at fault for anything.
He's not in trouble at all.
Okay.
They just contacted him saying this is stolen, and he went ahead and just shipped it back. He didn't want anything to do with it.
Yeah.
So he's not in trouble. It's the employees that apparently illegally.
Just out of curiosity, what could they do if he said, no, I'm keeping it?
Could they do anything?
What could they legally do?
They actually might be able to get him arrested because that's technically their property until the official launch date.
Wow.
We wouldn't know. We're not legal. We're not legally inclined or anything like that, so we don't know.
I'm just going off of what Nintendo's scumbag business policies will probably entail.
Pretty down.
Well,
he's not wrong.
I completely agree.
So yeah, they probably would have said, "Give it back, or you're under arrest," or they probably say, like stolen property. They'd say,
Nintendo arrested him.
Possession of stolen property.
While we're on the topic of stolen property, may I please derail the podcast for just a minute?
Go ahead.
All right.
That's unethical.
This is going to be a question of ethics. Jim Sterling recently did a Jimquisition episode titled "Why It's Morally Okay to Pirate All of Nintendo's Games."
Oh, it's definitely morally okay.
Well, damn. And his argument was essentially Nintendo has been stealing from the consumers for years, and there's even been a controversy of Nintendo downloading a Super Mario Brothers ROM from online and then reselling that ROM because they couldn't do the ROM
Holy
themselves.
crap.
Yeah, that's a thing. There's like one specific line that tells that it's a certain emulator's coding. And the allegation is that Nintendo downloaded the ROM and then redistributed it back to consumers when it's not technically their work.
Okay.
But anyway, Jim Sterling's argument was that it's okay to use emulators and whatnot.
Which it is.
And I just wanted to hear your thoughts on it.
Yeah.
I don't know the full details, so if you want the full deets on what Mr. Sterling said, you're just going to have to watch his Jimquisition episode.
Here's my thing with that whole story. I agree 100% because one, and this goes for Nintendo specifically, and other companies also do this. A lot of other companies. If I want to play your game, and there's no way for me to buy it on a platform that's new or a platform that I want, if there's no other way to play the game, you yourself, from your lack of good business in releasing a product, have forced me to get the game through other means.
I agree.
Yeah, me too.
Like, for example, this isn't Nintendo, but like, say it's a TV show. The company released a show on TV, they have a DVD. The DVD is not released in my country. I'm not going to import it. I'm going to watch it illegally because you should have released it over here. And that's your that's your fault. That's your problem. That's you losing money because of your lack of release over here.
All right, and I want to specifically point out that Jim Sterling did not endorse pirating. He just said that he didn't directly endorse it. He just said if you're doing it, it's all right. And like he's not saying. He wasn't talking legality. Yeah. He was talking morality. Yeah. Like you can't legally pirate Nintendo games, but you have a moral obligation to because Nintendo has been stealing from the consumers, such as the Nintendo Creators Program, which is essentially Nintendo gives you an allowance for making videos about their content.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Remember that one?
Wow. I had actually never heard of that.
And essentially, like
it's
like usually how it works is YouTube makes X amount of profit, and the the creator makes the other half. Mm-hmm. So it's like makes the other part. So it's like a 60-40 split.
Yeah, Nintendo takes what you get, some of it.
The YouTuber. But with the Nintendo Creators Program, YouTube gets 40%. Nintendo gets some amount of it, and then you get the rest of it. So it's essentially Nintendo double dipping into the double dipping money. And Jim Sterling's argument was that because Nintendo puts forward a message to people saying pirating is bad and whatnot, and just the way that they word things and then contradict the rules that they set out, you're morally allowed to stick it to them, essentially.
No, the thing that
You're morally allowed to use their own rules against them, and that's the whole argument, which I don't know how to feel about it, because legally you cannot pirate, but morally it's ambiguous. It's all a question of ethics, and that's why I wanted to bring it up in this podcast.
But the thing is, I've always had it in my mind, and I'm not entirely sure if this is, legally true, but if you have the original copy of the game that you bought and you can prove that you did that.
Nintendo specifically said that in their statement.
Okay.
They pointed out that argument and said, no, you still can't, because even though you own it, you still can't download the ROM. But there is another argument, though, in that ROMs technically don't directly harm the market, because you're not technically taking from the market.
Yeah, it's still going to be there.
Because the physical cartridges will still be there unless the AVGN gets a hammer to it.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's a weird question. It's a weird gray area, and I don't know how to feel about it.
I don't know.
It's still there. Like they're only losing money from people that don't want to get fucked by them. Buy their hardware and then buy the game.
Yeah, because honestly, who's gonna pay $5 for the original Legend of Zelda?
Exactly.
It's a fucking ROM.
Exactly.
Like, ROMs are kilobits. Kilobits in size. Not kilobytes, kilobits. There are these tiny ass things. And I just... Yes, if you can argue you're paying $5 to experience it, but I'm not paying $5 for a balloon fight that I'm gonna play for 2 minutes and then never
just
touch.
say I'm done. Yeah.
So it's like I can imagine paying $5 or $10 for a physical cartridge of the game because
it has value to
like you can hold it and say, wow, I am holding Chrono Trigger on Super Nintendo Entertainment System.
Yep.
Whereas a ROM is just like lol and playing
you can't touch it. It's
And that honestly goes for all emulators. I mean, the only time I would feel bad for doing it is if they've put all the official games on the PC or onto the device that you're emulating from. And if those ports were able to scale as well as an emulator can.
See, and this kind of brings up another point with me. I feel like another reason why people might pirate a lot more is because games aren't really releasing demos of the game itself.
Yeah.
So
demos are really difficult to make, though.
Yeah, but the thing is, how are you going to be able to judge a game? I mean, you
have to take a leap of faith.
You have videos now, but I mean, if you truly want to judge for yourself how it works, I mean, a demo would be the best option. And I've seen a lot of people that have said there's no demo for this, no videos online, so how am I supposed to judge the product? So
that
I'm just gonna
in and of itself comes from...
I'm sorry, go on.
Oh, that in and of itself comes from being a gamer. That's just being a gamer in general. You take risk. You see something, you say, I
You
may or may
debate
not
whether
like
or
this.
not you want to plop $60 down.
Yep.
on
Exactly.
buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you love it, sometimes it sucks. That's just gaming.
It was a crapshoot back in the day, but I can actually offer up my own example. Back before I was a Banjo-Kazooie fan, I didn't know what a Baron Bird was, and I didn't really bother too much with the Banjo-Kazooie series or any kind of Rareware game because I just didn't know much about them. But then my interest was sparked due to JonTron, his review of Nuts and Bolts.
Yeah.
And I got a decent interest in Banjo-Kazooie, so I said, you know what? I'm going to try it. So I downloaded an N64 emulator, and I played Banjo-Kazooie all the way through.
Yep.
Loved it so much, I went and got Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie physical cartridges for the Nintendo 64, and I've loved it ever since. So that is my personal example I could bring up. Of course, not everyone is a goody two-shoes, such as myself.
Oh,
Yeah. See, and I personally like to, if I
Stop
really...
crumpling paper. It's picking up on the microphone.
Dang.
If I...
Oh, wait, no. I'm sorry. That's
That was
Kevon
me.
rubbing his arm.
okay.
Never mind. Continue with your paper.
But yeah, like, if I really, really do enjoy the content that someone... Not just for video games, but even music. Like, if I really enjoy the music...
Here, play with this.
Okay, yeah.
It's a green eraser brain I just handed to him. Something to fidget with.
Yeah, but then I'll try my best to support them because I feel like if I really like this, then there's a chance that they'll create more things that I'll like. So I want to be a part of that and support. But I can completely understand why people pirate things, because not everything is readily available to everyone, and it's there.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And honestly, with that previous argument you brought up, that's like the whole reason why I bought Shadow of the Colossus, is because I saw the game, I liked the game, I played the game on an emulator, I wanted it, so I got it.
Yeah.
Granted, it ran better on my emulator because computer, but still.
Yeah, exactly.
But still, I love me some Shadow of the Colossus.
And one more thing also is that the benefit of having like emulators and ROMs and ISOs and all that.
You'll want to speak up, Daniel.
Basically, like by having uploaded a ROM or an ISO to the internet, you're keeping the game alive because.
Yep.
For instance, you have
that argument.
Yeah, you have an arcade cabinet. That's not going to be around forever.
Yeah.
So you upload the games that are in it to the internet and keeping it there forever, you know?
Yeah.
There are two games that Jim Sterling brought up at a Jimquisition way back in the day, like a year and a half ago. And it was an argument talking about emulators. Again, emulators. And there are two games that were never released for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System that can only be played on an emulator.
Yep.
And I can't remember one of them, but it was like a 2D action platformer. And then the other game is Star Fox 2.
Oh, yeah. Yep. I remember that.
And so those games would have been lost to the sands of time, and Nintendo would never have touched them again. But they've been kept alive all these years due to ISOs and emulators.
And same with the secret level in Super Mario Sunshine as
That's
well.
correct.
There's also that, too.
There's also that one.
But basically, you can just bring forth a lot of stuff.
Also, the early build of Legend of Croc for PlayStation 1.
Oh, okay.
That was actually originally supposed to be... That's actually an interesting story. I'm going to digress. The Legend of Croc was actually supposed to star Yoshi and be on the Nintendo 64, and that was going to be in place of Super Mario 64.
Oh, wow.
Instead of Super Mario 64 happening, it would have been the Legend of Croc starring Yoshi.
Well then.
But then a fallout with the company caused the creation of Super Mario 64 and then Legend of Croc on PlayStation.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's a little interesting digression.
Nintendo
History.
likes to just say no to people.
That's their favorite
Hence,
word.
they
Yep.
created PlayStation, so I mean.
Yep.
And also
Create their own
delete
worst
this
enemy.
if you're the case of AM2R.
Oh god.
Nintendo
yeah.
keeps fucking themselves, and it's just gonna keep getting
Come on,
worse.
Don't fidget with that. The microphone picks that up.
Oh, sorry.
I'll throw it out.
It's just gonna keep getting worse until they stop and learn their fucking lesson. Give
Yeah.
us good hardware. Don't dick over your consumers,
I'm 100%.
and don't
on
have
board with
droughts between your games when you have talented studios sitting there playing with their ass instead of making the game.
that. Yeah.
What
Five
the fuck
games.
is Retro Studios
exactly.
doing right now?
5 games.
Where
5 fucking
is-
games. Retro Studios is sitting right there. Commission Metroid Prime 4.
It doesn't even have to be a Prime game.
It doesn't even have to be a
first
Prime
game.
person Metroid game.
The
please.
last game they did was Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze on Wii U. That was
Fucking
5
serious.
years ago.
That was still a pretty good game too.
No, it's a good game. It's because it's Retro Studios. They know what they're doing.
Nintendo, Gorilla made Killzone Shadowfall. Now, 4 years later, we have Horizon Zero Dawn. The hell is Retro Studios working on?
But then again, you have companies like Sucker Punch that doesn't really do
Yeah,
anything.
Sucker Punch is holding it
But
right now.
But yeah, I get
Even
you.
then, though, they made First Light a year after.
True.
Yeah. Just
Like, Retro Studios has been in hibernation for so long, I thought they went out of business.
mm-hmm.
No, they still exist. They still post to their Twitter. They still, it's very occasional, but they usually post Barbecue Tuesday here in Texas
Yeah.
or whatever.
What the fuck?
I would advise Retro Studio
They
to
love
just
their
go.
barbecue food.
Like,
apparently.
why?
I would advise them to just do their own thing.
They'll be
at
quick
this
to make
point,
another
'cause
Zelda game, and I don't have a problem
Nintendo's
with that.
Nintendo's gonna die out before they get to make another Metroid Prime game. Or
They need to go
any game
third
for
party.
Nintendo.
But Nintendo's stupid ass pride will probably stop them from going third party. They'll just go mobile or stop making games altogether.
Basically, I don't like Nintendo right now.
I don't
That-
feel bad.
hate
I'm not going to encourage piracy because that's wrong. But I don't feel bad for anyone that does, or for the company if they suffer, because at this point they've left the consumers no choice.
Yep.
The best way you can play Zelda on new hardware is 900p 30 frames. Why wouldn't you use CMU and get 1080p 60 or 4K 60?
Yeah, the Wii U emulator runs games at 4K 60 if you have good enough hardware.
Nintendo is the king of unpredictability, though. Like, the best way to play Twilight Princess was through a GameCube emulator. Was it a Wii?
Well,
Yeah,
Wii and GameCube
it
were
would
the
be
same.
Dolphin.
It was Dolphin,
Yeah.
and that was the best way to play 1080p 60.
Mhm.
And then they released Twilight Princess on the Wii U 1080p 60. Still,
Yeah.
regardless,
Oh, yeah,
that was
definitely.
something. So they're the king of random. Who knows? They might just say, well, no, never mind. Fuck me. That's not going to happen. I was going to say they might just release Breath of the Wild on Steam. I'm just like, nah, that's not
Nope.
gonna happen.
Yeah,
They're too prideful of the Switch.
that would be the day.
All right, next topic. I present.
All right, next topic. This one I saw it yesterday, but we just decided to put it in. A Twitch streamer died after streaming for 24 hours.
I actually know a lot about this story, so if you would
All
allow
right,
me
you
to
can go
ramble.
ahead and go about that one.
All right, this Twitch streamer plays tank games, and this Twitch streamer is notorious for streaming several days a week for 20-hour streams. Consistently, 20-hour streams. It's ridiculous.
Dedication.
If you look at his pictures, his eyes are sunken in, and he's kind of sullen looking. Anyway, he was streaming World of Tanks or whatever it was. I don't remember.
Yeah.
And oh my god, that face. Anyway, he was streaming and he decided to take a break, and he told the audience he's gonna take a break. So he got up to go take a smoke outside, and he never came back. My theory is that because his schedule on Twitch was so strenuous, 20-hour sessions consistently
ridiculous.
throughout the weeks,
Yeah,
that puts a heavy
Strain
on your body and specifically your heart. And then on top of that, he's a smoker,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
nicotine constricts your heart. So I feel that because his body was under so much stress from streaming, when he went out to smoke, that's it. That killed him. That was the trigger that killed him. So that's my theory of it. We don't know for sure though, because the investigators are still looking into it. But it's so sad because if you go to his Twitch stream right now, if you go to his Twitch channel, the chat is still talking about memories of past streams, and it's that's so sad. It's always sad to hear about a Twitch streamer dying.
Because it's just I'm looking at the screenshots of this chat and how he's just saying okay, I need to go take a breather or something, and then after that it's just RIP everywhere. That's very traumatizing. I can imagine.
Yeah, it's terrible. I can't imagine what it's like for his family. He has a wife and 3 kids.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what that's like for them. And it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible that this has happened.
Mm-hmm.
And it's actually an ongoing epidemic with Twitch streamers because
Yep.
there's so many Twitch streamers. So many popular streamers feel pressured to stream consecutively and stream for longer and to stream more frequently.
Mhm.
Is because they want to maintain their high status and they don't want to fall.
Yeah.
And so a lot of people make their money off of Twitch.
Yep.
Mhm.
Like Boogie, he streams like every weekday at
I
like
didn't know Twitch
11
offers
to
that.
something.
Yeah.
And
You
he
get partnership.
makes through donations some damn good money.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
And
he,
donations.
like
Yep.
he usually does unboxings of Magic the Gathering and Pokemon cards, and these boxes are $60 boxes of card
Jeez.
packs. And he easily pays for that throughout every night, and he easily makes so much
Mhm.
money. And
Yeah.
Boogie is such a big heart. He's such a lovable person. And there was one time that someone donated to him $500.
Wow.
And he said, nope, I'm not getting that. That's going straight to the St. Jude's
Yep.
hospital. And it's just like, fucking love Boogie. I want to meet you, Boogie.
That's why I won that award at the VGAs.
I want to just give you a big ol'
Yeah, I
hug.
think it was like most. I forget what the
Trending
award was.
gamer.
Trending gamer, yeah. But yeah, this is becoming it's been a problem for years actually now. Like, I would see news articles about somewhere in South Korea, someone would go to one of those gaming cafes.
Oh yeah, I see those.
And they
all
would
the
die
time.
after like playing.
for like
One was like 5 hours straight, so I think something was wrong with him before.
yeah,
But it had to be.
yeah, but they'll
Yeah,
play.
but they'll
for
play for so long
hours
they
on
either
end.
they either get hurt or
Without
they pass
eating
away.
or drinking, and
Yeah.
they have like
Yeah.
they have like a piss bottle attached to their leg
Mhm.
with a tube connected to their.
Yep.
Yeah, like when you
whatever.
do that, you're going a little too
Yeah,
far.
that I'm a
they
gamer.
are dedicated to their Dotas, like their Dotas and their League of Legends
Yeah.
and all of those kind of games. They are dedicated.
But, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, are they dedicated?
Because like I've gone
Like,
full
if
days.
if you can
Mm.
beat a Korean at StarCraft,
Oh yeah.
you have ascended
Yeah.
above MLG
Yeah.
because they are absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I can go like the longest I've ever had a gaming session was probably 13 hours straight, and even then I
I did
still
that too.
got up and
Yeah.
did stuff, and I didn't just
Yeah.
sit still like this for 13. I can't.
I did actually. It was
God.
it was the Nintendo Wii, and I had just figured out how to connect to the internet, and I bought Super Mario 64 on the virtual console for the
okay,
Wii.
yeah.
It's the first time I had ever truly owned to play Super Mario 64.
Mm-hmm.
I got up, started playing, and then I look over at the clock. It's like 13 hours later. I'm like, I literally had
Yeah.
a massive time loss.
Mm.
I experienced a massive time loss.
I
and
feel
I
like
was just
every
like,
gamer's been through that.
oh my god, did I seriously play Super Mario 64 for 13 hours? Yes. Yes,
For
I
me,
did.
it was Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal. Playing it for the
Oh,
first
man.
time
Oh,
on
yeah.
the PS2. I played that game so much, I had to get another. It has scratches on the front.
On the front.
On
God.
the fucking front.
Not, not on the not the
Oh, yeah,
not
definitely on the
reed.
back, too.
Not on the
But on the
reed,
front.
but on the front.
God.
I started playing it at like, I think it was like 8 p.m. at night. The next time I looked at the clock, I saw a light. I'm like, is that a light out there?
Yeah.
Bruh.
I've done the same thing.
I'm like, oh, I kept playing.
It was an RPG that I was playing. I can't remember. It
That's
wasn't,
why.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
Super Mario RPG. It was Mario and Luigi Dream Team. I've done that to Mario and Luigi Dream Team,
Good
where
game.
I played it so long on my 3DS. By the way, that's a game you can get on the 3DS. Mario and Luigi Dream Team.
I
Get
will.
that. Get
I
that
will.
shit. It's good.
I will.
Anyway, and I looked over. It's like the crack of dawn is peeking through my window. I'm like, oh, oh.
See,
I also did that to Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door because it's Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. That shit is amazing.
see,
I love my Mario RPGs.
I think we've all had that one game or a few
Had
games.
like 3.
See, no, like with me, I guess I'm different because like I have those bouts where I'll just be playing for hours and I don't know the time, but usually if I have played, like for instance Battlefield 3, I remember
Oh, yeah.
I remember I played
We would play that
the
all
whole
day.
day and throughout the
And
night.
Uncharted 2
And
as well.
Uncharted
Uncharted
2,
2.
yeah.
Oh,
And
you lived
Oh,
on
that's
that game.
Uncharted too. You lived and breathed by
yeah,
those games.
we did.
Yeah.
Uncharted-
But the
Battlefield
thing is,
for
like,
sure.
I would always be aware that yes, I am a person. So like I would would hear my stomach growling, for instance, I would just go like, all right, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
So that's always been
Grab
something
some.
about me. Like I'm engrossed yet not.
I remember
So-
what I used to do. I used to get Kool-Aid during the lobbies.
Oh my
Some
God.
I would just like the 3 I did that for Deadlocked. Not even the first time I played it. Like the second time, I was just like, let me play through this whole game again. I did like a 100% walkthrough in one sitting. I got up, of course, like 3 times, but it wasn't to like do something else. It was
That's
just like
not hard to do.
bathroom,
actually.
water. Yeah, but still, I did that. Battlefield 3 with Cop. I would
Yep.
play that all. We get up at like 10 in the morning.
That's
we played
so
till like
true.
12
oh
at night.
my God, that is. Yeah, we'd get up at first thing in the morning. I'd get on PS3, and then we'd instantly get
go
on
to
Battlefield
Battlefield
3.
3.
Invite.
Oh,
Caspian
man.
Border Conquest.
Oh man.
And
Team
Here's-
Deathmatch Store
Here's a
Shot.
fun question for you all. I'm going to tell a story, and then I'm going to ask what that game for you was. All right. There was when I was a wee lad, and I first got the Tasmanian Tiger 2 Bush Rescue for PlayStation 2. That was one game that I wasn't allowed to play video games after a certain amount of points. So after certain times. So when my parents would go to bed, I would wake up at 2 a.m. I'd turn on the PlayStation 2, mute my TV, and I'd play Tasmanian Tiger 2. What was the game that you did that to as a child?
You want me to go first?
You go first. I gotta remember.
Sly 2 Band of Thieves.
I should have fucking known.
Sly 2 Band of Thieves.
For
Oh
me,
man.
it
I
would
was
have
literally sneaking on playing a sneaking game.
really. Yeah, for me, it would have been whenever I got my GameCube at first, and
True.
I
did that
played
too.
I played Super Mario Sunshine.
Same
I
here.
nonstop, and I would get up in the morning, made sure I got up extra early, and I got up excited. I'm like, I'm gonna go play more Super Mario Sunshine, and and then after that it'd be Mario Kart Double Dash. But yeah, that Super Mario Sunshine would definitely be the game for me.
I loved playing Luigi's Mansion at night, and also
Really? Yeah.
Smash Brothers was a Melee.
Oh,
Smash
yeah.
Brothers Melee
Yes.
was another one I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
The
me,
GameCube was
dang, I'm trying to
I was
think.
notorious for doing that with the GameCube, like playing until excessive hours of the night.
Because it's the GameCube. It was
Yeah,
a
it was the
damn good
GameCube.
console.
It was
It
the
was.
worst selling
I love
console
the
of that
GameCube.
generation, but goddamn, do we love it!
It was
Yeah.
Every
it was the
console in
best.
that gen was really good.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a good gen all around.
That was a great generation.
Mhm.
My game, this is gonna sound crazy because this was the only game I snuck on later, but this was like more so early last gen. The first game I did that though for was get ready for a laugh, SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because when that was
my-
like that was back when I got a PS2 for like a year at that point. I got the game. My mom was super strict. I couldn't play games during the school
Yeah.
week.
Oh,
I
that's
couldn't
right,
either.
I remember that.
I couldn't either.
So like I would just like, and I was going to my grandparents' house after class. So I wanted to play the game. I would just wait till she was asleep, and it was in the living room, so I had to be careful.
Yeah.
I'd mute the TV, turn it on. I played it like this was like at 2:00 in the morning. I do that. Then the time I did it for like sure was when I started coming home after school. I take the bus home. Ratchet and Clank: Tools of Destruction.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's when we were in middle school.
It was worth the risk if I got caught because the game was that damn good.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
So like it would be like Monday.
Yeah.
She calls the phone. I jump. I pause the game and answer. I gotta act all calm and shit.
Yeah.
That was the Ratchet games in general. I've done that.
Mhm.
Crack in Time also.
Did you ever do that to the SpongeBob SquarePants movie video game?
I actually got that game during summer, so I didn't have any restrictions at all.
Okay.
Nice.
One small tangent. Which
I-
one do you like more, Battle for Bikini Bottom or the movie?
I have never
curious.
played Battle for Bikini Bottom.
Dang.
I have never played it. I have played to excessive amounts of the movie video game, though.
I like
that game is fucking hard.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That game
Yes.
is hard. How is that
Laugh
game
all you
hard?
want. Laugh all you want at a SpongeBob game. That game. Will
The
give
game
you
is
shit.
hard.
Now,
It gets
I
hard.
love that game though. It's
Yeah,
so
It's
good.
so good.
the SpongeBob game that I played. I don't remember if it was Battle for Bikini Bottom, but it was another one, and it was on the GameCube, and it was very similar to Battle for Bikini Bottom.
It was probably the movie.
Yeah, I can't.
One of those two, because those two play similar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I remember my favorite Nickelodeon game was Nicktoons Unite.
Oh yeah.
I played that on GameCube, and I would love playing as Danny Phantom.
I played
Same.
that. I played that with you for a brief time on the emulator.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah.
and then we disconnected.
Yeah.
that
man.
was that game is weird.
That it is a very weird game, but I loved it. 'Cause
We also tried Shrek 2.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
And eventually we just said fuck it, and you all came over to my house and we played it on the PlayStation 2.
Yeah, I love that game.
All right.
Oh, I know, it was just you and me, and we were just like, this game is fucking bad.
All right, so to finish off this topic, I've actually had something similar to this happen to me. I didn't die, obviously, but like when the new Ratchet and Clank came out for PS4,
He's only dead inside.
yes, when the new Ratchet and Clank came out for PS4, it was a long ass day. I left school, I picked up Coop, we went to GameStop to get the game. I take him back home. He got the last copy because he didn't pre-order it.
By the way, yeah.
We take him back. I take him back home. I go home. So I've been sitting in class and in the car for so long. I get home. I want to play the damn game. I put it in my PS4. I'm playing it. I played it for like 5 hours straight. No breaks. I didn't get up at all that time.
Wow.
I played for like 5 hours straight because I was enjoying the hell out of it.
You madman.
Then I get up and like, what the fuck? My side was hurting real bad. I'm thinking I'll just get this. When I get the shower, the hot water probably help. It helps, but it doesn't fix it.
Weirdly,
So that night, I'm laying down. I can't even sleep. I can't even get comfortable laying down. So I go to the fucking hospital.
I remember that.
Oh yeah, you remember that.
They can't find anything wrong. So they say you most likely pulled a muscle. So I'm like, did I pull a muscle just from sitting too fucking long? My chair was fucked up. I ended up getting rid of that chair because I was sitting at a really bad angle. But I think I pulled a fucking muscle playing Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
So that's my close situation
And now
to
you
having
have
a
scoliosis.
I have a scary story about that. Did I ever tell you the story about when I almost literally died?
I think so.
I'm not sure.
I don't think
I'm not
so.
familiar. No.
All right. There was when I first discovered the joyous taste of pomegranate juice. I drank way too much pomegranate juice, more than the amount.
Yep.
And pomegranate juice is high in
Potassium.
potassium.
Oh.
Too much potassium
Yeah.
Potassium
causes
poison.
muscle aches.
Yep.
So I was playing a video game. I can't remember what it was. What was it? It was a scary game, but I can't remember what it was.
Do you remember what console?
I think it was Metroid Prime 3. It was.
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
Oh,
that's a
yeah.
scary.
It was Metroid Prime 3.
Uh-huh.
I had the power shut down in a ship, and the tension music was
Oh, I know that part. Oh god.
playing. And I had
yes.
too much
And
pomegranate
you have the
juice.
Metroids flying around.
And so, the Metroid leaped out of nowhere and latched onto me. I screamed, and I dropped the controllers, both the Wii U and both the Wii and Nunchuck, and like the Wii U, the Wii remote is dangling from my arm,
Yeah.
and my heart is literally hurting
Wow.
because of the pomegranate juice. And so I was just like, okay, that's quite enough. So I turned off the game, and then my heart still hurt for 4 hours afterwards.
Oh,
And I was
God.
just like, did I actually have a heart attack? No, it was because
That
of
was-
the pomegranate
That
juice.
sounds like it was supposed to.
So now I'm very frugal about how much pomegranate juice I drink. Because I like, those giant pomegranate bottles? I drank half of that in a day.
Wow.
And that's excessive amount. That is like 3 times the amount of potassium you need in a day.
Yeah.
In a week even. So that was a bad experience. Don't drink pomegranate juice. It's delicious. It's healthy
Yeah.
for you. Don't drink too much of it.
Exactly.
Read the
So much
nutrition
of anything is bad.
details.
Yeah. Too much of anything is
a
bad.
thing.
Yeah.
Facts.
All right. So next topic we have
Oh,
is
for the record, I killed that Metroid son of a bitch fast.
Yes. Yes.
And then I turned the game off.
Oh, okay. Now we're getting into the I want to put out a quick disclaimer. We're not trying to roast the Xbox console or any associated parties. We're just talking about the news we're given. So
Okie dokie.
with that being said, Phil Spencer said that Phil Spencer said that 2017 will be an exciting year for the Xbox One or the Xbox brand, and that there will be more exclusives for both PC and Xbox.
What a fucking wanker. No, I'm sorry.
And
I'm just kidding.
that's cool. I'm glad they're
We love
supporting
you,
it.
Phil Spencer.
We love you, Phil. You're doing a good job. He's being consistent. I don't know how there will be exclusives for both Xbox and PC when they have this whole Universal Windows platform.
Yeah. I don't.
That's not really.
So that kind of negates the whole platform.
All right, I have headphones in so I can monitor the audio. The Nintendo Switch advertisement just blasted my ears.
I don't even
So
see
I
it
heard
playing.
that loud, that loud snap.
I'm just gonna mute it.
Yeah. If I mute the audio, will it be okay?
No, don't do that.
Oh, don't do that? Okay.
Don't do that.
All right.
Let's give the
Just
shit
pause
out
the
of me.
ad. Just pause the ad.
It's already paused, it looks like.
Okay.
But, yeah, it's going to be a big year for Xbox. The most exciting year. They say it'll be one of the most exciting years for Xbox gamers. The Scorpio comes out this year. Their E3 conference is going to be on a Sunday this year. Anything else? That's pretty much all he said. They're proud of their studios. They're proud of their first party lineup. And Halo Wars 2 came out, was it yesterday? It came out one day. I think it was yesterday.
I don't know, but I hate the advertisements.
It came out. It's getting decent reviews. I think it's got like an 80-something on Metacritic, I think. I don't know for sure. Don't quote me, but it's getting good reviews. I don't know how a console... I don't know why they're releasing RTS on console. No one's going to play that. But, good for
You
them.
need a mouse for something like that.
Yeah.
That's the whole point. Again, they try to make it playable with a controller.
Then again, Pikmin.
True.
That's
That
an
is
RTS.
true.
That's an
yeah, it is an
RTS in a
RTS.
But that
technical
was
sense.
it all depends if they design it around the
Depends on
controller,
how
like you said.
designed.
They said, like, Halo Wars, they
Pikmin
want to make
3
it controllable with a controller.
Pikmin 3 is amazing because of the touchscreen.
Yeah,
Because of the
touch
Wii U
screen.
gamepad, it's just like you can do so much. It's like I am a god. I can control 3 people.
Yeah, touchscreen would help that solve that real quick.
Yeah.
I'm just glad that Xbox is putting some games on PC because
Yeah.
I'm a PC gamer. That's my main platform. So I mean, if there's any way to get it be on PC. So
Did you know that Sonic and All Stars Racing Transformed is on Steam?
Yeah,
Yes,
I have it
yes,
on Steam.
is.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
I've had the Wii U version for
Same
so
here.
long.
There's another freaking ad. Hold on, I can probably close that one. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, that's that. He said that about 2017. Then we move on to some. This was kind of a lie, but he had to say it because he can't just say the Xbox One is trash. He had to lie to this guy. He said that gaming. This isn't it. He said gaming isn't a race between the two consoles, which it's not. You should just take your time, put out good games.
I agree.
But someone asked him on Twitter. I know I put it on here. Yeah, someone asked him on Twitter why this gen was so bad, or I can't remember the exact tweet. To which he responded, this is definitely our best gen yet.
What?
And it's only going to get better. I'm like, what?
I'm pretty sure your best generation. I'm pretty sure your best generation was the Xbox 360. Just saying.
We also had a tweet. That's where everyone I was following was like, Phil, you're lying a little too hard right now.
Okay, Phil, you're
See,
great.
no,
but
Like,
let's
I
not.
love Ori and the Blind Forest as much as the next guy, but I think you're stretching it just a bit.
yeah, no.
I don't delve into the Xbox realm that much, so I'm honestly not sure.
It's not.
It's not.
The
Okay.
360 last gen was selling way more than the PS3 for like 3/4 of the entire generation.
Oh, so you're basing it off of like sales?
Sales, game
Like,
sales,
okay,
the amount of
gotcha,
games out
gotcha.
there, like
Well, I will give the last gen the benefit of the doubt. It took forever. That gen lasted like the longest that I.
Well, I guess
How
it's
long
like
was that? It was from, like,
2005 because the
Yeah,
360 came out in
5.
5 to 2013 more or less.
So that was a long
Yeah.
generation.
Yeah.
So
But, like,
in that time, they've
Yeah.
had a lot of time to make games and sell.
Yeah, but like he said this, like last gen was clearly the best for Xbox in terms of not only profits but user base,
Yeah.
games, game scores, just interactivity. I mean, Sony shot themselves in the foot last gen, so Microsoft had a clear victory for the first 3/4.
Yeah.
They came back at the end with like all these exclusives on PS3,
Oh yeah, definitely.
but Microsoft won the first half of the gen easily.
Yeah.
And then here, it's not getting better. Whereas PlayStation kept getting more and more competitive
Yeah,
towards
'cause
the generations in. Microsoft it's like they're getting worse.
I would always see like PlayStation selling way more than Xbox.
Yeah, it's
One,
like they're getting worse though, because when you look at the Xbox before, there was a point where the Xbox had more exclusives than PS4. That part's gone, and these new games they put out don't sell.
Yeah.
So they always make fun of Xbox fans. You're not going to buy it if it's not a shooter or a racer.
Yeah.
They put out other genres. They don't,
don't
buy
buy
them.
'em.
So it's like you're
Exactly,
proving
yeah.
the stereotype true.
It's
And then
true.
Microsoft is like, okay, well, fuck that genre.
Yeah.
I mean, Scalebound got canceled. They probably thought this isn't going to sell. It's not worth the money we're giving you.
That's
piss off.
sad.
That-
that
that
is very
bothers the
sad.
crap
It's
out of me.
honestly sad, and like the whole point, the whole reason where that stereotype started was because the thing that sold the Xbox was Halo.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Definitely. That's a classic.
Xbox original. The thing that sold that console was Halo.
Yeah.
And now, like, it seems like that sort of idea. Like that sort of ideology has become so compounded with Xbox. It's like the only reason why you get the Xbox One is if you're a shooter fan or if you're a rare fan and you want to play Conker's Bad Fur Day on like the only platform it's available on. Unless you want to shell out $100 like I did.
They branded it for shooters. I mean, Xbox went with it because I remember before the Xbox 360 was a Call of Duty machine.
Yeah.
It was the Call of Duty arcade cabinet because I would go to any one of like if I knew someone, I would go to their house and they had an Xbox 360. All I saw was Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And it's sad. I very much enjoy and Halo. First-person shooters are one of my favorite genres, but I also like to.
We need more genres.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say like you need to stop playing first-person shooters. You play whatever.
Yeah, that's not
play
it.
what they play.
They're just saying try and play more than just first-person shooters.
Also a little plug for one of my new favorite devs. Subnautica is on the Xbox One.
Okay, go and support that.
Yeah.
It's like 15 frames.
Oh shit!
It hurts.
That's the next thing. The console's weak as fuck.
It's because the console's weak. Subnautica is so advanced. Like
even on good computers,
like
I do
medium
see
settings,
stutters.
I'm having difficulty running it.
Yeah,
and that's not because it's early access. It's because it's doing so much stuff.
It's a lot of
like
it's a huge open world
at
game.
any given time, there's like 300 entities loaded at once, and it's crazy.
I mean, it could get a patch.
And God help you if a Leviathan spawns. They'll eat up everything.
Oh, wow.
It could help.
Figuratively and literally.
It could get a patch because Let's Go and Battle Mage ran like shit.
Also, some news about Subnautica. It's coming to PlayStation 4 when it's complete.
Cool.
Oh, that's cool.
So you'll be able to pick that up, Savanti, and experience the horror of.
I would get it on PC if I ever got it. I'm just waiting for the sale. Because if it's running that bad on Xbox One, it's not going to do much better on PS4.
Yeah.
So
Well, I don't know if it's going to be the Pro or the original. I think
it's got support.
I would imagine it's the Pro.
It's got to support both. All games have to support the base hardware as well as the Pro.
Yeah.
Well, if you're developing for the Pro, the base is going to support it regardless because it's just the same architecture but more powerful.
And then of course we also have Shovel Knight. Shovel Knight is like on every single platform ever.
It is.
And like Xbox exclusively gets the Battletoads stuff, which is funny for Shovel Knight. And here's a little talking point. If I could just digress the thread on once again. What the fuck?
That was, I guess, like a transition.
Okay, anyway.
That was stupid.
Yeah.
Shovel Knight, Spectre of Torment is the new expansion for Shovel Knight that's coming out, and it's going to star Spectre Knight. Shovel Knight is being released on the Switch, as we all know. And Spectre of Torment is the newest expansion, of course, is going to be available on Switch at launch.
Wow.
And PC users and everyone else aren't going to get Spectre of Torment until several months later.
Oh, God.
How do you feel about that?
Nintendo's really doing console exclusive.
That's not Nintendo's choice, though. That's Yacht Club Games'
What the
choice.
Okay, that's
why would you support a
stupid.
dead platform?
Yeah, that's kind of a stupid.
They're giving the Switch an exclusive DLC for months.
Yeah, basically the Shovel Knight DLC is gonna be on the Switch for.
It's gonna be
so basically the same thing they did with Resident Evil.
We don't know for sure.
Yeah.
They haven't told us how long though, but I think it's going to be like a little over a month.
I still kind of find that unacceptable.
It's kind of dumb.
Especially for a new platform.
The thing is, though, Yacht Club Games has been doing this for a while. Like, every platform gets its own exclusive thing.
Yeah,
the
which is
3DS gets the multiplayer battle, and the Wii U gets general multiplayer with the Amiibo. PlayStation 4, you fight Kratos, and in Xbox One, you have a stage dedicated to the Battletoads.
The problem with this, though, is they're pretty much saying fuck you
yeah,
to
the thing-
every fan right now.
The thing is, though, it's like the new expansion. Like everyone, the whole point of Shovel Knight, is like there are several characters you can play as. You get to play as Shovel Knight. Plague Knight has his own campaign, and now the next new campaign, Spectre of Torment, starring Spectre Knight, is only going to be available on the Switch. I'm okay with it because I know I'm going to get it eventually, but I still can't help but feel just a little bit bothered by that.
It's the platform that pisses me off more than anything else.
Yeah,
Because they're rewarding those that haven't even bought the fucking game yet.
I'm half and half. Like I'm half with what you're saying, and then the other half is make it available to
For
other
everyone
platforms. You know, because
like.
you also have a large.
It will be, but there's a time gap.
I know, but
Yeah.
that's.
But
It's
again,
like this
I don't
okay.
find
but
it
again,
fair.
this is all. I want to say this is all speculation. Nothing has been confirmed
Okay.
by.
Okay.
Well, some things have been confirmed by Yacht Club Games.
Uh-huh.
Where
We don't even know if Shovel Knight, Spectre of Torment, and like Shovel Knight in general is going to be at launch. We don't know that for sure.
Okay, gotcha.
So we don't know if it's going to be at launch, but then again, Binding of Isaac surprised us with being at launch too. So we don't know. It could be at launch, or it could be like a couple weeks or even a month after. We don't know for sure, but we do know that Spectre of Torment is going to be released on Switch first, and then the other platforms at a later date.
Okay.
That's all we know. We don't know how big the time gap is. Don't attack Yacht Club Games. They're amazing. Give them kisses. Mwah.
You were gonna say
I was
something?
gonna ask, where is most of the player base for Shovel Knight? Or is
We
it,
don't know.
or
It's
is it
I feel like
distributed
it'd be
evenly?
Shovel Knight is
distributed.
one of those odd things where it's
On every
it's pretty
platform.
much even on every platform.
Okay.
It's
Okay,
it's high.
yeah.
I'd
Well,
say the lowest.
all the more reason why they shouldn't do that.
I'd say the least popular platform for Shovel Knight is the 3DS, and that's it. I think that is
really?
it. I think it's pretty much even on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and
It is.
PC.
Yeah.
If I had to assume the highest one, I'd have to say
Probably
PC by a
PC.
margin.
Yeah.
Just a margin, though.
I just maybe it's my mindset of absolute hate for the Twitch, but I just
The Twitch.
or
It makes me twitch when I see
Switch.
it. No, let's call it a twitch. Because it makes me
Yeah.
twitch when I think about how they're actually releasing
Shut
this
up,
thing.
involuntary couch.
Yeah, I just I don't like the Switch, so I would just
Flop.
Oh, and then of course Terraria is available on every single goddamn platform,
Oh,
including
yeah.
your microwave and refrigerator. Now let's switch over to this topic.
All right, yeah. So finishing up the Xbox thing.
That was great.
Phil, you're damage controlling right now. You're damage controlling hard as fuck. But I understand your job to talk positive about the brand, so we're not gonna blame you for this. But just ignore that question. Don't answer it. Just ignore it next time. Straight up, ignore that. Don't answer it because it made you look bad and it gave us all a good laugh.
Well, I mean, like Xbox is his brand, though. It's like you're always gonna talk highly about your brand, like.
Well, yeah, but like, just ignore the question because if I were to ask him right now, hey, when's Halo 6 coming out? He's not gonna answer that question.
The thing is, though, like, let's say I make a short horror film, and I love it. It's like it's my magnum opus, and everyone hates it. I'm gonna talk highly about my movie because I love it.
I understand it, but
Yeah, but to say this is the best generation,
And
I mean, there's kind of statistical facts that go against that.
That's the best short film I've ever made.
it's probably the only one you ever made.
Fuck you.
oh
All right, let's see what you've edited, huh?
that
That's what I made.
edited the paycheck.
Add a
All
few
right.
extra zeros afterwards.
Yeah.
All right, what's the time we're at right now? Out of
We
curiosity.
have been recording for just under an hour.
Okay, cool.
That's
I
healthy.
got some more. I'm just thinking of right now. Exclusivity time. Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy might not be PS4 exclusive.
Who cares?
Exactly.
Oh, it will.
No, they're saying
If
they
it's not-
clarified on that
Okay.
it's coming to PS4 and PS4 Pro first.
So then,
So it might come to PC and Xbox possibly.
That's interesting.
huh? Yeah.
That's interesting.
okay.
How does Naughty Dog feel about this? Oh, we don't care. Next.
Yeah. I do.
I hope it does come to PC. I was
love
actually
Naughty
hoping.
Naughty Dog let that Bandicoot go.
Yeah, they did.
They let the long-eared whatever Jack is go along.
Oh man.
Aw. No, they still own Jack.
I will always love Naughty Dog for Uncharted.
Yeah.
That's
I will
my-
always love Naughty Dog for the Precursor Legacy.
I love Naughty Dog for all
I
this
always
stuff.
love them for all their stuff.
But they are technical wizards.
Yeah.
That too.
Yeah, they are.
They are
Yes.
technical wizards.
Sucker
That
Punch
being
is
said, why do
just-
they keep fucking up multiplayer?
We'll get to that topic in a little
Oh
bit.
yeah.
But Crash, I hope it does come to PC because Digital Foundry showed that it's only running 30 frames on PS4, which is good enough, but I want to play that in 60. It's a remastered trilogy.
Okay, I was gonna say, yeah.
I
Oh,
want
it's a
to
remastered trilogy.
I keep having to
Remaster from the
remind
ground
myself.
Oh, so it's a more or less
like
a
people
remake.
say it's a remake. It technically is, but at the same time, it's the exact same level design.
I would consider it a remaster if they literally recreated all the assets from.
That's what they did. They
scratch.
created
Yeah,
all the
then I consider
assets,
that a
but it's the
remaster.
exact same thing.
I'd say
If
that
it's a-
I'd say that is a starch remake.
They
It's
use the
like-
Yeah,
term. They use
that's
the
what
term remaster plus. The devs behind it, they say
Okay.
remaster plus.
interesting
If
choice
it's a
of
remake,
words.
they changed some of the
They
mechanics.
changed
Like-
something. Yeah, it's the
like,
exact same
um,
game though.
Like if they were to change things, that would be a reimagining. That'd be like
Ratchet and
The
Clank.
Ratchet and Clank. Yeah.
that'd be
Yeah.
like the Ratchet and Clank game, or A Link Between Worlds is a reimagining of A Link to the Past.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, that technically is a bad example because they're two separate games, and
But
they,
the
they, like,
idea.
the idea and like the world structure is pretty much the same, but it's like the
There's a lot of-
story is completely different.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
so, yeah.
And another
A Link
game.
Between Worlds, that's a good 3DS game you can get too.
Yeah,
Already
get
on my
that.
list. Already on my list.
Another game with exclusivity. Nier Automata, which is by Square Enix and Platinum Games.
Squeenix.
The game apparently came out in Japan today.
Yeah, it did.
What the
I have
fuck?
no clue what this is.
I don't know what it is
Nier-
either.
It's like a.
Nier is a very niche series because when you think of Square,
The first
Enix-
one wasn't even sci-fi.
No, the first one was more.
It's
When
like
you think Square, you think RPG.
you think.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
think Final
It's a
Fantasy,
hack and
you
slash
think-
type RPG kind of game. It looks. It
Okay.
was. They had a demo out for it. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it
I
was.
can't wait to get that game now.
And let's face it, as much crap as Square Enix gets, they're the king of RPGs, honestly.
Yeah.
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 And then they
They,
go make Just Cause. What the hell?
They go make
Hey.
How does that work?
hey.
They didn't
No,
go make Tomb
I
Raider.
have nothing bad
No,
against
no,
it.
I know.
They didn't
Just
go make
Cause
Tomb
is
Raider
great.
too.
All
Yep.
three of the Just
Yeah,
Cause
it-
games are great. It's just like, how the hell do they
See,
change and
They
do
go
it
make.
so
They
well?
go make Tomb Raider as well.
How did you really
Oh,
go from
that's
Killzone
true.
to
That sounds
Horizon?
like Tomb Raider.
But yeah, like
Uncharted. I mean Tomb Raider.
yeah, that's what it is. No, but
But-
I love Just Cause. Oh my
Nailed
I
god,
never played them. I never-
they're
I have
so
them. I have the
fun.
first one on Steam. I
I,
just gotta download it.
if you play Just Cause, get it on PC
Yeah.
because you have the multiplayer Just Cause 2 multiplayer mod. It's
Which is
it's-
a lot of fun.
It is.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
my god,
It's
It-
ridiculous.
it's dying now. It's on its last few breaths.
Oh.
There's the community's gone. It's sad. But whenever it was in its prime, you do whatever you want. You have cars you can
Yeah, that's
can
when it's the
drive.
title.
A lot of people took road trips. It was just it's
Dang.
a great game.
My favorite thing was Donald Sanders.
Oh yeah,
God.
Who
Okay.
would troll the hell out of Daniel, and then
No, I'd troll him.
Sharkeisha, you remember Sharkeisha?
Yes.
Oh God.
Yeah, like this guy named Donald Sanders. His name was obviously a play on Donald Trump and Bernie Sanders, and there was this one area of the map called the racetrack,
Oh God.
and he hated when people went there. And so
Why?
anytime someone would spawn there, he would type in chat "no illegals" and kill you, and he would kill you. But so many, I
Yes.
would spend my whole time trolling.
Spawning him. In the...
It's so funny because I would just say like in the chat, oh, if you want to have a great time, go to the racetrack. And his signature way of killing you would be he would spawn in this giant barge, and he would use the boost button so he'd go really fast, and if you were in a car, you'd just blow up.
Oh my god.
So that he would survive, but you would blow up and die.
Damn.
So everyone tried to
No
kill him.
illegal.
And it was amazing because it's
Yes.
like Daniel would type in, if you want a good time, go to the racetrack. Immediately afterwards, no illegals.
Yes, like everyone, you'd see people spawning in from everywhere.
That sounds great.
It was a great
It was
game.
an amazing troll. And then, of
So-
course, there was the whole Sharkeisha thing.
Oh my god. I've had so many experiences that it's hard to remember each one of them in detail, but
I've had these experiences vicariously because Daniel and Jonathan would play the multiplayer mod, and I would be at the table drawing from my art class.
Yeah,
and I'd just be listening to the conversation, and then
the chaos.
Yeah.
Oh god.
So I would just be drawing, and like they'd very lightly hear
Yeah.
as I'm drawing, and they're just screaming their heads off.
Well,
Oh, man.
Fun times.
Fun times. Yes.
Fucking hated that class. I'm not good at drawing.
But yeah, so a fun thing about Nier, it comes out in the U.S. on March 7th.
Where were you going with this again?
You'll see in a second.
Okay.
It comes out on the PS.
I'm sorry, I keep digressing the entire conversation.
It comes out on PS4 on March 7th, and it's a PS4 exclusive for 3 days.
Here's your paycheck for paying for being a paid reviewer.
It's
You
exclusive.
broke embargo!
It's exclusive
No
for.
illegals.
Oh god!
Where's it going? Is it going to Xbox? or
It's exclusive for 3 days. Then on March 10th, it comes to Steam.
Damn.
Okay.
I'm only saying this because, like, that's the shortest exclusivity period.
It's
for
like, why
a
even
AAA
bother?
Yeah.
Why? Just put them both.
Although technically it's already on PS4 in Japan,
Mm-hmm.
so it kind of doesn't even matter. But I guess that's only for the US where it applies. That's what hilarious. I'm like, it's exclusive for 3 days. What the fuck is this?
I don't call it an exclusive.
It's not.
If
It's
it's gonna
not.
have a time period, I mean,
Yeah.
they're just going by technicality at
Yeah.
that point. Yeah. Oh yeah, this was exclusive for 1
3
day.
For an hour.
Yeah, for 1 hour.
I got to play an hour before you did, though.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Next.
All right. Next, we have a topic we can all talk about. I'm sure y'all remember our grand old no problems at all times on Uncharted 3's multiplayer.
Oh
you mean
my
a
god!
handful. Oh, quick
Most
move.
perfect game ever made.
Best
oh,
game
man.
in the world because of fucking quick move.
Oh my god. Peer-to-peer.
You
multiplayer.
clap every time you say a word.
Naughty Dog's
Small bomb.
multiplayer
It's the
team is retarded.
Stop, you're clipping the audio.
I don't understand.
I don't.
You gotta understand, Naughty Dog's multiplayer team. I hope they all die in real life.
They're-
They are
Back
idiots.
the fuck up away from the mic.
idiots.
their-
Idiots. They
their
can't
last
balance
good
anything.
multiplayer game was Uncharted 2.
The Last of Us was actually good too.
Oh yeah, Last of Us is good.
Well, I haven't played that.
Even though
So-
it can't get bullshit.
So I
sometimes.
shouldn't say what their best is, but yeah.
So the reason I have this topic here is because Robert Cogburn asked a very unintelligent question on Twitter. He'll normally have polls where they'll ask what you want to see for the Uncharted 4 multiplayer.
No illegals.
No, really.
Yes! Yes!
Sorry, wrong polls. Go
Make
on.
Uncharted great again. Oh my god.
Sorry, wrong polls. Go on.
God dang it. So basically,
Please.
they have classic mode right now in beta, which I don't know why it's in beta. Just put the fucking mode in the game. And classic mode has been fucked up throughout its whole course of being in Uncharted 4. First, they got it kind of right. There were no map, no mysticals, no sidekicks, but you could still use what was it called? You could still use any type of gear because now they have, instead of
Which
it
is
just
fine.
being a grenade, you can choose to use a smoke bomb or C4
Oh, okay.
or a mine.
This which
I
is
don't
And
see
I
how
was
that
like-
would impede on the gameplay. at
And I
all.
was like,
Which is-
I
that's
wish it
fine.
was just grenades for
I
classic mode.
understand because Uncharted 2, but yeah, that's fine for Uncharted 4 standards.
That was my only complaint with classic mode. I'm like, okay, this is decent. I play this over Team Deathmatch.
Mhm.
They bring it back. Now it's like they added more stuff to it. Now power up and spawn on the map. I'm like, okay, I like Uncharted Classic,
Okay.
but they broke shit with the patch. So
What did they
people
break?
kept using C4, throwing it on the wall,
Now.
Oh wow.
and now you don't go down, so you just die.
Oh yeah.
Total ass. And so then they bring it back again. This is the third time. And it's in beta right now.
Shut up, I can't see the mouse. Got it. Okay, thank you.
Okay, so they put it out in beta again. I was like, this is just they're not doing it right. Let's just fix things. Then I see the next day Robert Cogburn has put up a question on Twitter. Should we have it in classic mode? Let me do it in his voice probably. Should we have it to where in classic mode sidekicks, mysticals, and things spawn the map?
Hell
You
no.
know very well that's not how Robert Cockburn sounds.
Hell no.
That's probably what his
To the
mentality
no,
sounds like
no.
if you were to manifest as a
Hell
person.
to the no. Hell to the
no.
no.
Should we
C4 and instructions?
should we make classic mode team deathmatch? Like, what the hell kind of question was that?
So basically,
So as he deserved, he got roasted in the replies by everyone, including me, because that was the dumbest question you could possibly fucking ask.
he wants to include stuff that's a normal team deathmatch
Into
Okay,
classic mode.
Okay, that doesn't even belong there.
Hey,
Doesn't
you
even
gotta give him credit. At least he asked first.
That's
He's
true.
retarded for asking that question.
Hey, but he's
Hey,
got.
It's
a
called
point, though.
classic for
And
a
okay,
reason.
Would
At
you
least
rather
he asked though? And would you
Yeah.
rather he implement it first and
without
then,
just?
without
If they
telling
did that, they'd
everyone?
get roasted to hell, and they'd change it.
Okay, either way, it's
Wouldn't
bad.
you
but
rather
one's
he asked
worse.
first though, which he did?
The fact that he asked, though, just made us scare out our minds, because this proves that they're either, one, not listening, or two, not thinking, which that's usually what their whole process has been
I
for
get where
3
you're
years.
both
Look
coming
at it.
from.
Look at it
I
this
get where
way
you're both coming
though.
from.
I get where you're coming from, but still.
At
the
least,
fact that he asked
at
it-
least it's not gonna happen now because
We don't know
everyone
that,
said-
though. He's done that before at polls, and they'll still ask, it'll be like,
Yeah.
70% said no, 30% said yes.
All right,
They
we're
might still
adding
take
it.
a risk and add it.
I just missed my FA on my right
I didn't
shoe.
realize they were like that.
Oh.
And
My
now
right
that this
shoe.
one was, while I saw it was like 22
In that corner.
to 80 something. I'm like, damn.
Huh. Okay.
And he might still add it because Naughty Dog's got their single player team has earned this right. They're proud. They don't care about what other people think. They want to make a craft an experience that they know people will enjoy.
Mhm.
Their multiplayer team doesn't craft experiences that we can enjoy, but they have the attitude of the single player team, and that's what's causing these multiplayer
okay.
games from them to be a fucking disaster.
Hmm.
They're acting like
Okay.
they're actually good. They're
And
not.
you want to know the most ironic part about all this is?
What?
Uncharted 2's multiplayer was rushed, yet it ended up being the best one.
Exactly.
Oh my god, I miss every waking moment. I miss playing Uncharted
Me
2
too.
multiplayer.
Me too.
That was so simple. And Uncharted 3, they fucked it all up.
Oh god,
That's-
it started with the subway beta.
You know?
like-
Oh man, Cal 7 beta?
Ladies, find yourself a man that looks at you the way Daniel looks at a church.
Yes. Seriously.
and ladies, I'm taken.
Yes, he is.
Oh my god.
For
But
a couple years now, he has.
But yeah, 3 fucked it all up. We all complained about it.
I,
They didn't
there-
fix
We
shit.
didn't have our best
No.
memory with 3 was the co-op.
The sad, oh god. But the sad thing is, like,
If you take out the dash and co-op, you get Coop.
yes, like I'm such a huge Uncharted fan that I tried so hard to love the Uncharted 3 multiplayer, and at some points I actually did genuinely enjoy it.
beta
There were
was
fun
fucking
bullets
awesome.
in the game.
But the first beta was
The
awesome.
first beta.
was
Subway
God,
Subway was when we knew,
Cal
oh
7?
shit, they fucked up.
Cal
They
7?
literally took what everyone loved and then
just
made
threw
it
out the window.
worse.
There's
So-
there's actually 5 defining chapters of Uncharted 3's multiplayer. 1, the Subway beta, where we realized this game is going to be a fucking disaster.
Yep.
Ah,
2,
man.
launch, where the game was just having a bunch of bugs and shit, wouldn't work correctly.
Yep.
3, the foul SS.
You mean every single
All
triple-
people
Oh,
would
yes,
use was
ever.
that gun.
You mean every single modern AAA release ever?
Oh god.
You're
3,
not
the
wrong.
foul SS.
Don't
That
forget the
gun.
Gmall.
It was broken.
With
I'll get into that.
Fleetfoot.
With Fleet. Oh yeah, that's another thing.
That was the
Foul
worst thing
SS was
ever.
broken. 4, Gmal with Fleetfoot.
Ugh.
Oh, God.
Fleetfoot by itself was a
It
fucking
makes you
disaster.
walk faster than people can run.
But then the Gmal had no recoil at all.
The Gmall, yeah, that was.
So when
every
you see
shot
someone with a
landed
Gmal and
with a hit.
Fleetfoot, you hear this. Dead. You're dead.
You're
You can't
dead.
fight back. You're fucking
damage
dead.
don't have to
Don't
be
even try. You're dead. Don't even
out
try.
of this world,
Just
too.
pray for mercy and pray that you go to heaven instead of hell. You're dead. There's no way around that death. You're gonna die. It's factually proven. You're gonna die.
What if you're atheist and you don't believe in either?
You're still
The
going.
bullets will force you. The bullets will
You're gonna
force
rot
you.
in the ground with a bullet in your head.
The
I
bull-
guess Satan exists.
The bullets are Catholic, and as soon as you get shot, they're filled with holy water, and or depending on how you look at it, from the Church of Satan, they just shoot you with unholy water.
Black water.
You either go to heaven or hell.
The bullets are cat. It's true. It's true.
Catholic.
It's true. That gun was God at one point.
All right, that's like a best of Tech Peasants podcast moment. The
Yeah.
bullets are Catholic.
Oh my God!
This is true.
God.
So you have no choice but to believe in heaven or hell,
If you get
and most
shot,
likely you're going to hell.
Factual statements were just spoken on the Tech Peasants podcast.
Factual statements.
And then
Holy
the fifth
shit.
state, when they
Holy
finally kind of fixed stuff.
Holy shit! Like with the Adobe Audition, I can visually see the exciting points of the podcast.
This will be quoted in Wikipedia in the future.
The bullets are Catholic.
And that was Uncharted 3's multiplayer.
And then there's that one Protestant bullet.
Yeah, if there's ever like a big enough following for the Tech Peasants podcast and there becomes a wiki for it, that will be
A
like the
TV trope.
Number one quote.
yeah, that'll be,
Number one quote.
that'll be the quote on the
bullets
wiki
are
page.
Catholic.
It's so true.
But yeah, that and then the Cal L. As I
Cal
like to
L.
call it.
Oh, because you take it every time you get.
It was
Not because it makes you Superman.
the Cal 7, the AK-74U, but
That
you
was the
could
fifth state.
blind fire with that on the subway beta, and you're screwed. You could
Basically-
blind fire across the map and get killed.
That was the fifth state of the multiplayer. I say fifth
Basically-
because it was over the whole course of the game
Yeah.
and never got better.
Yep.
There was a point where you could actually just not even look at someone. If someone was in the proximity of you, I can shoot the gun this way. The bullets will fly through the barrel, curve like, and hit the person.
Heat-seeking Catholic
They were
bullets.
heat-seeking.
Oh my
Nothing
god.
but pure facts.
Oh jeez. Man. And as Kevon was saying earlier, the most enjoyable experiences would be on co-op.
Yeah.
But
And
that's
even the
not,
co-op
yeah,
was bullshit.
even the
Co-op
co-op
was bullshit
We
too.
was
I
hard.
remember when I just remember us roasting the fuck out of each other on what was it, Monastery Crushing?
Yeah.
Oh my god. It was like
We were getting mad as shit.
it was like someone put us three in a dark room and we just argued nonstop.
It was like if we fell into the black ooze from or the
I think I
Yeah.
was
from the stuff from Ghostbusters 2.
Yes.
I think I was there for one of those attempts because I remember all three of you were pissed the fuck off.
Oh yeah.
It was some
Oh,
bullshit.
Cause
I was just like, I'm gonna sit here
Not
with my
what's
Game
that
Boy.
one medal?
Cause our goal, and if you
Oh
were
yeah, Monastery.
Yeah, we had to protect the statue without.
Don't they get hit at all?
so that,
It was
but
bullshit.
basically
Bullshit.
the goal of or at least our goal was to get the Naughty Dog paw print, and that
we did.
whenever
The
you
star.
get,
Or,
yeah,
was
the
it
star.
Yeah, the star. It was a star.
the star. Okay, and that happens whenever you
Beat all the levels
all
on
the
crushing.
levels on crushing, and boy, they were hard.
Monastery on crushing is the hardest one, and
And
holy fuck.
So Naughty Dog must have thought it was the easiest thing in the world. So what they did is they added a whole bunch of trophies to it on a DLC. So basically, there's this one part in the monastery where you have to protect a statue
Don't
from
ask.
being blown up with enough RPGs from enemies.
Don't ask.
So that was hard because you're dealing with armored
Hell.
people on the ground, and you also have to
Snipers on top.
yeah, snipers, and then you have to focus on the RPG people
Yeah.
because if they blow the statue up, it's over.
Yeah.
The game's over. So
We tried.
Naughty Dog was smart enough and added a trophy
We had to
where
get
they were
like
like,
5 of those.
you have to, you can't, the statue cannot
get
take
hit.
a single hit.
It's impossible.
It's-
Well, it's not impossible because people.
I'm
get
sure
it somehow.
someone hacked the game and got it.
Yeah, probably.
I consider
that
it
legit,
impossible.
They
if you
forced stopped the RPG bullet. That's what they did.
Yeah.
Yep, but yeah, that.
It's just the
The
total.
Catholic heat seeking.
Yeah,
Yes!
seeking RPGs.
Oh god, that's horrible.
That's what they are for that statue.
Oh my god.
It's like,
But
huh.
yeah, the multiplayer, it had potential. They fucked it up
Mm-hmm.
bad. So I'm thinking, damn, I hope the next Uncharted game is better than this. But then, surprise announcement, The Last of Us. We all know the campaign is a masterpiece.
Yes.
Of course.
The multiplayer was kind of like snuck under the radar. Like, we didn't see gameplay of that till like a week before it came out.
Oh wow.
And
okay.
people thought from trailers, this looks bland and boring as hell. Turns out the multiplayer is a very fun, strategic, and skill-based game.
They can get bullshit.
It can get bullshit at certain parts, but for the most part, balanced. Until they added DLC weapons.
Frontier rifle.
No, not even the frontier
No,
rifle.
no. Military sniper. Isn't that a
No. Here's they added some
The
weapons.
one that destroyed me on that one map.
Oh man, there's a few weapons that they've added. Some of them, most of them are balanced. They require a different type of play style, so it's just like you have to adapt to them. Like frontier rifle is 2 shots. It's like one of those fire once, pull back, fire again. Those kind of guns. The
Okay.
Enforcer, which is like a Desert Eagle kind of.
Yeah.
It's strong and
I used
fast.
to revolt.
And then they added these DLC weapons called the tactical shotgun. and it's completely bullshit. And I want to know who actually put that in the game. I want to know who put it in the game. You should have your head taken off one of those guns.
The development team was secretly, all right, Savanti loves this game. Let's piss him off. Let's piss him off.
I swear they did. They're like, how can we piss off Von Red? Let's do this.
Turns off you're the most famous PlayStation person, the most famous PlayStation personality, and they just want to piss you the fuck off.
That's what Naughty Dog does with their games, though. Like, they'll add shit that I specifically will hate. They'll do that. It's like, oh, like, what the fuck's wrong with you people? They add the fucking technical shotgun, and the reason it's broken, one, shotgun. Yeah. 2, it fires fast as shit. 2 shots from short to medium range. Short to medium. And most of your encounters in the game are going to be medium.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you fuck it up that bad? And ammo is not a problem. Ammo is no problem at all.
See, there's a good check and balance system in there.
So, of course, and then you can have it suppressed.
Oh, wow.
So, that's literally the most broken... Like now, luckily, and I respect the community for this. Respect to the Last of Us community. Most people don't use that dog shit because they know it's unrespectful.
That and the launcher. No one uses...
The launcher just sucks. Like, if you're all grouped up and they use it, maybe, but...
it sucks.
It sucks. But, like, luckily, people have enough integrity for themselves to not use the fucking technical shotgun. Because people actually respect their game. They don't want to take the easy way out.
That assault rifle.
And, oh, shit.
What was that respect whenever I was playing Uncharted 3?
Oh, no, see, the people that play Uncharted are a bunch of fuck niggas.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
It's like,
they don't have any integrity.
And the thing is, the reason why Uncharted 3, part of it, look, the reason why Uncharted 3 came out the way it was because Black Ops was popular at the time.
Oh,
so
that came out.
So Naughty Dog was like, this is doing
like
good. Let's kind of rip this off a little bit.
Yep.
That's why I don't care what anyone says. Call of Duty has had a really negative effect on the community. It has.
Definitely. I'm gonna be that one person that actually says I enjoy Call of Duty.
That's fine.
I like the games, but they just stay in their lane.
Yes, exactly.
They're so popular. It's like I don't hate the franchise per se, but I hate the fact that these devs are like, that's selling so much, let's rip it off a little bit.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that.
Yeah, I don't like
that makes sense.
I'll give Call of Duty some credit. Through Call of Duty, we got Splatoon.
That's true.
Yeah.
And now we're getting Splatoon 2. That's not going to sell the Switch, Nintendo. But I digress. Carry on.
What if we add one more Mario game?
No more Mario games!
One more Mario game.
You know what IP we hate the most? Metroid. Who needs Metroid?
Fuck Metroid.
You know what?
The Switch does
What
not...
What even is an F-Zero?
Where's Star Fox?
Hey, well,
You
they
know what?
actually
Let's
did...
give them one Star Fox. Let's make it the shittiest one. Let's add required motion controls.
Let's make him look at the screen to aim.
Oh, God.
I heard that game was such a...
It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's bad.
But anyway, I digress. I'm sorry.
But yeah, no,
we don't mean to keep ragging on Nintendo, but they make it so easy.
They really do.
They make it so easy and
For
so
real,
hard.
y'all. Come on. Microsoft, Nintendo, step your fucking game up. Sony needs we need PlayStation to have competition. We can't afford to have them get cocky again. It can't happen.
I will say the Switch is true competition against the Vita in Japan, though.
We have to see.
I miss the Vita. I love it. I love the Vita. I use it every day.
Damn.
Well,
I use mine too.
You can import a bunch of weeb games from Japan.
Yeah, that's all there is on
That's
it.
That's all there is now.
You won't be able to play them.
Like every single anime, like every single anime where you see the main character or some side character playing a mobile video game, it is always a Vita.
Yeah, or PSP.
The only
Vita or
there
PSP.
are about
Sometimes a Game Boy. 3
or 4 games that I want for the Vita, and that's the Ratchet and Clank collection, the Sly collection. I want Borderlands 2 and
That's on
Ninja
Vita?
Gaiden. Yeah,
Borderlands 2 on Vita is good.
yes,
It is?
that's
And
yes.
Sly Collection on Vita is really
I
good.
mean, get it,
Okay.
man. I don't know. What
Don't get the Jack collection.
Don't
though.
get it.
That's dog
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah.
I heard Jack Collection
Okay.
is really bad.
Ratchet Clank doesn't run bad, but it's
Like-
not really.
Well,
Good
I
for
love
Vita
Ratchet and
controls.
Clank, so
You're-
I'm gonna play it regardless.
Like, you remember Craig?
I want to play Sly
Yes.
on Vita.
The first experience of Jack and Daxter the Precursor Legacy he had was the Vita collection.
Oh.
And I said, nope.
That is not a good way to start
Get it on
out.
PlayStation 3. He's
Yeah.
just, he got it on PlayStation 2. He was like, oh my god, this is so much better.
Yeah, that's not a good way to start out.
That
It's
is
only
not a
like
good
30
way.
frames on the Vita version.
Ugh.
Oh god.
No.
No.
The original ran
Like
60.
60,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, the
The original ran
original.
60.
But hey, I mean, it is the Vita.
Mario. I don't know.
I guess.
I mean, the Vita is still way
I
stronger than
wanna-
the PS2. Just port the PS2 version.
Yeah,
They ported the PS3 collection. Stupid ass decision.
because I
That's
again,
a-
I want
That's a port of a port. Why would you port?
Exactly.
A port? Why would you
Well, you
port
don't
a
have
port
a
of a
Vita
port?
anymore?
ask Team Ninja that same question. That's how they got Ninja Gaiden Sigma Plus on the Vita.
Really?
Yeah, there was Ninja Gaiden on the original Xbox, then Ninja Gaiden Black, which was a remake of that, and Ninja Gaiden Sigma, which was on PS3, then Sigma Plus, which is on the Vita.
Fucking hell.
Square
A
Enix-
port of a port of a port. Oh my
Fucking
god!
hell.
Yes.
Square Enix would be like,
Yeah, yeah, they,
And we are getting Kingdom Hearts again.
yeah.
It's
So
Final Fantasy
Kingdom
10,
Hearts cheat.
We're getting Kingdom Hearts 4 before
Final
Kingdom
Fantasy
Hearts
10
3.
on PS2, Final Fantasy on PS3.
but yeah, that is.
Savanti's joking about that, by the way. It's if you add the two.
No.
numbers
I
together.
count that as a legit game because they're calling the shit Kingdom Hearts 1.5 plus 2.5.
That
You
is-
do the math. That's Kingdom Hearts 4. We're getting Kingdom Hearts 4 before Kingdom Hearts 3.
That
I don't care what
is-
anybody says. The title right there is basic mathematics.
I'm
It's
sorry,
a fact
but
statement.
who-
Let's not forget 365 days over 2.
yes.
What the fuck is that?
What is with algebra in that series?
I've never touched a Kingdom Hearts
No.
game,
I
but
can't. recommend it.
whoever is in charge of
Naming
making
them?
the development team,
Nomura.
Nomura.
I don't understand why you can't just release the next fucking game in the series.
Please
I,
understand.
Because they haven't made it.
just like
They
I'm-
haven't made
It
the
ain't coming
damn
out.
thing.
like
It ain't
I,
coming
I
out.
wouldn't be surprised if it's still in pre-production.
Yeah.
because like all I've been hearing is just re-releases. It's just the same thing. Like here's Kingdom Hearts 1 and then 2. Where's the next game?
Oh,
You know?
2.8. Here you go.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
why,
Like-
can't-
though.
why are they so afraid of just making the next game?
Yeah, like the Super Gaming Brothers is a Let's Play channel that I watch.
Uh-huh.
They did an entire Let's Play of Kingdom Hearts 1, and it was like some sort of it was I don't think it was I don't know if it was the original, but it might have been the original. Yeah, it was in 720p. They did the original game, the original version of the game. 2 months afterwards, the remake
2.8
was
Yep.
announced.
Oh my god!
I was like, oh my god.
And
I
that
feel
one
so
had
bad.
all.
So then they waited like 2 years before they started doing Kingdom
Oh
Hearts 2.
god!
So that they could do
Oh.
the HD collection for 2.
yeah.
And now the PS4 was coming out.
Yeah.
oh my god!
Damn.
Yeah, so
They just completed that Let's Play a couple months ago too.
I'm sure they're enjoyable.
Well, okay.
games.
Luckily, 1.5 was 1080p native on the
yeah.
The only difference between that and PS4
Yeah.
is 60 frames.
Yeah.
But
Still, 60 frames is a.
I'm
I
sure
have-
they're enjoyable games, but to the right person.
I can
but
only
I
recommend
just-
the first two, and you have to play
I
like
have
another one in
Birth by Sleep
between.
on a PSP. I've never
Oh,
touched
That
it.
one's boring as
I
shit.
suggest
Yeah.
Rechain
Yeah.
Memories.
Die so.
Oh my god!
I was kidding. I was
You
kidding.
don't joke about that.
So I
We don't talk
honestly
about that game.
with all
Like
the
I like my card games, but Jesus Christ, I hate that game.
It's
a
time
card
to
game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
No,
basically
no. It's an action battle game.
use
With
But
cards
it's
to
cards
attack.
to attack.
so is it kind of like how
Like here's for example.
Paper Mario Color Splash is?
no, because that's actually
With-
No, no,
no,
here's how it
because
works.
that's turn-based. That's
Turn-based.
Now, here's how it works. You move around with the left stick. You can do whatever you want. You can jump all that. To attack, you have a card deck in the bottom right of the screen. You attack. This card's like number 4 card. Hit X on it. Attack. Keep attacking with the cards. You lose one card, then the deck reshuffles itself. You just gotta wait. And you lose a card, so you gotta go pick up more cards.
Kinetic
It's
card.
like, I don't know what the fuck
So
their
you
thought
have-
process
so you
behind
have-
that game was.
So you have to look through your deck
while you're
Yeah.
running and dodging
while
Yes.
you're running and
attacks.
dodging,
Yes.
and you
Ugh.
have to pick a card that matches or is higher. If it's lower, they get to attack you.
Yes.
And
Oh my god!
It's terrible.
And the final boss is a fucking cunt.
whoever thought that was a good idea was high off their horse because
The
my
final
God.
boss has a part where you're
I'm a
trapped
rash
in.
mode.
You have to match or go higher than the card the boss puts down.
And let's not
And this is
forget-
a one-hit kill if he hits you. I
Uh-uh.
got to
No,
a part,
no,
and he had a
no.
fucking 8. I didn't have any card higher than 7. I was like, are you fucking serious?
not
I
forget-
got cut and dead. I'm like,
Let's not forget, Rechain of Memories is actually a remake of,
Of a
Chain
game-
of Memories
of a
on the
Game
Game
Boy.
Boy Advance.
and the Game Boy version plays the exact same, it just looks different.
God.
So I don't know how the fuck
They
you can
even
play
have,
it.
they even have,
All right.
they even have
That's
the
Kingdom Hearts 1.
That's
That's
movies.
Rechain,
Kingdom Hearts
Dream Drop
2.
Distance. Did they make a Dream Drop Distance?
Yes,
That's what
they did.
2.8 is.
That's what 2.8 is.
I don't.
There's even a mobile phone game.
Yeah,
Hearts
I'm
cheat.
sorry, but there's
and
no
Unchained.
there's no way
There's
I
no
could
way in
never
hell I could ever enjoy the Kingdom Hearts series.
as a gamer, there's no way I could ever support a developer that is that stupid.
It's
You know,
Square Enix.
it would
My
be
bad, it's
it would,
Nomura.
it would honestly be
It's Nomura.
insulting
Yeah,
to
that
me.
you can just chalk that up right to Nomura. That's
Yeah,
it's not
like
Square.
don't even associate that problem with Square Enix.
Yeah, because I
Square
feel
Enix
like
has its problems, but nowhere near as bad as Nomura.
Nomura's
Like, here's
just
what this man did. You got Kingdom Hearts 1. You can't just go to Kingdom Hearts 2.
That's
Where you
skipping,
fucked up right there. If
skipping
I
like 5
can't go
games.
from 1 to 2, you fucked up in making your game series. You gotta play Reach Chain after Kingdom Hearts 1, because that's canon story that plays
No,
a
my
huge
bad. You gotta
role.
play Birth by Sleep first.
Like,
That's
oh
before
yeah,
one.
that's right. Birth by Sleep.
Chronologically, Birth by Sleep is first.
Yes.
Here's all Kingdom Hearts games. You got I don't know if it'll be
It's
on
more fucked up than this
Kingdom
other
Hearts.
timeline.
Chain of Memories. God.
Who's in Hitler?
I don't fucking know. Some old,
Everyone.
Some old raisin. Go
Kingdom
on.
Hearts 2, Birth by Sleep, Dream Drop Distance, 358 over 2.
Where every game takes place in a different world.
358
Over 2.
That's the name
No,
of the game.
358 days over 2. It was a DS game.
Wait, over like
Yes,
Like a
Yes.
fraction.
Yes.
Like a fucking
Like a fraction.
fraction.
Yes.
Let me show you the fucking
Kingdom-
logo real quick.
Kingdom-
No!
It's a
Dead
fucking
ass?
fraction.
Kingdom Hearts, 358 days over 2.
That's the name of the title.
That's the name of the title. We still don't know what the fuck it means.
So you have to do fucking math before you play the damn
the
game.
math doesn't have any meaning, though. It's never brought up
my
in the game. We
God.
don't know what that's
It's
about.
that fraction bar.
Hey, no.
We still don't. We still, after all these years, don't know what the point of that
I
title
can't
is.
fuck with that series, man. I can't fuck with that series.
I'm never gonna play Kingdom
That
Hearts.
being-
I'm sorry.
That being
You're not
said,
missing
Kingdom Hearts is
anything.
the best series ever.
I'm sorry.
I can't
To
fuck with
anyone
Okay.
who may get triggered, I don't think
No,
I can
fuck
ever
'em.
played.
Fuck
Fuck
them.
'em.
Far from the Kingdom Hearts.
Fuck 'em.
I
Seriously.
played the first 2 and I like them. Fuck you, Kingdom Hearts fans that defend this shit. I like the
I
first
just-
game. I do enjoy it. It's a great game. The second one's good. But
Overrated.
these other ones are, it is overrated.
I've seen videos of it, of gameplay.
I see the appeal. I
Yeah,
can see the
it
appeal.
looks appealing, but I'm not gonna get in. Basically at this point in time, I would have entered into the series too late.
It is
yeah.
too late.
Yeah, it's
That's
too
where they
late.
fucked up.
I'm just not even. Gonna
I'm
deal with
stuck in it now because I want to know what the fuck
You're
happens.
stuck.
Yeah.
So I actually pay fucking attention to the game.
They,
Oh
I
my God.
say they fucked up right when they started going into the nominee story elements.
Yeah.
Once
Nominee
they
is a
start,
mistake.
nominee is,
It is a mistake.
keep on. You're not wrong. Nominee is a mistake.
Aqua's
Once
a
you
mistake,
introduce
too.
that fucking little girl, that's it. That's when the series went bad.
Yep.
Like even with Birth by Sleep, fine, that's fine. You can explain the Xehanort thing. That's fine. You can keep that.
That game is boring. Birth by Sleep.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
it
it
is.
is. It is. Aqua was a mistake.
Oh, the fan would get triggered if you said that. That's why they bought
Nobody
2.8.
cares about Aqua.
That's why 2.8 is selling right now.
Margaret 1 does not agree with the opinions of these guys over here trashing.
You're trying not
Aqua.
to die?
I'm
You're
trying
with
to
us.
die.
You're
I'm
with
What?
us.
not trying to die.
You're with
What,
us.
you like Aqua?
I don't
You're
like
just
her per
trying
se,
to
but
cover your
Nah.
ass, man.
This is your
Cover
ass.
your
We
ass.
all taking L's here.
We're all losing subscribers tonight.
I mean that was the
I-
best.
I will have negative subscribers because I don't even have a damn YouTube
That's actually
channel.
a thing that can happen on YouTube.
Bruh.
There
I
were-
want to go for it.
No, there was a
I wanna
glitch.
go for it.
There was a glitch that happened
Oh,
recently.
Bruh.
There was a glitch that happened recently where if you rapidly subscribe and unsubscribe, the subscriber count will go up 1, down 2.
Oh shit.
Oh.
And so this person had a negative 1,570 subscribers.
Oh my God.
Old subscribers.
He owed YouTube subscribers. they fixed that glitch and everyone
Okay.
has their subscribers back. But that's a thing that can happen is negative
Oh my
subscribers.
God.
Just egging this shit on. They just need to give it up.
What is it?
That's just Marvel stuff.
Just egging this
Talk
shit
about
on.
that
They just
after.
need to give it up.
Oh
But,
my God, Kingdom Hearts!
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts, bruh.
Let's give it up.
I'm gonna have to buy 3.
That being said,
I'm getting 2.8 used at a later date.
How do we get to this topic?
hold on.
I don't even know.
Before we say that being said, there is one gamer that I watch called Lightning Spirit 78 or Lightning Soul.
I know who that is. Yeah.
Where's your Kingdom Hearts 2 playthrough? Come on,
Is he a good-
Lightning,
Is
please.
he a good Let's Player?
He's tired.
She's great. She's a
Oh,
great.
she's-
Let's
She's
player.
tired of the bullshit.
Yeah, but I guess like it's like difficult
Aqua's the best
editing,
character.
and she can never meet up with Christian cosplayer. But
I'm also waiting for the
please,
PS4
Lightning,
version.
But Aqua's the best
continue.
character. That's why I bought 2.8.
We
sir.
miss you, Lightning. Come back.
That's what some people bought the game.
It is.
Anyway, we can
That's why
stop
it's
talking
selling.
about
That's why it's
Kingdom
more than a
Hearts
freaking collection.
Or not.
now. Or not.
Oh, man.
Well, I guess.
How'd we even get here?
I don't know. I think I fucked up the conversation again.
We were talking
I
about
don't
remasters.
know.
I think
We were talking about remasters. We were talking about remasters.
Yeah, you're talking about
That's
remasters.
right. We were talking about
Then we-
remasters.
then-
All right, back to Crash and Trilogy, whatever.
Actually,
that's right. Yeah,
we're talking about Naughty Dog's multiplayer,
Yeah,
but,
we started from
started
the
there.
multiplayer.
and then we somehow got on the tangent. and
Whatever.
went to Kingdom Hearts.
Whatever.
Next topic.
I think
That's the last topic, main topic. So you guys have anything you want to talk about?
What video games have y'all been playing recently?
Oh yeah, that's something cool. I've beaten 7 games so far this year.
Already?
Nice.
I've beaten was Abzu this year or last year? I'm gonna assume Abzu was this year.
Abzu was last year.
It was?
Yes, it was. It was at the Game Awards.
No, I mean that when I beat it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Abzu was released last year. You beat it this year.
Okay, yeah, Abzu. All the Battlefield 1 story missions.
Nice.
I can't remember all of them per se. Alienation, which was a top-down shooter on PS4 from Housemarque, the guys that made Resogun.
Mm-hmm.
Very fun game. Spec Ops: The Line recently. That game was fucked up. That's gonna be another topic actually.
Oh look, our audio's back to normal.
What?
It's gonna be that topic actually. Spec Ops: The Line, Enslaved: Odyssey to the West, a game made by Ninja Theory.
Nice.
It was kind of a fun game. I got all these games on Steam that I couldn't run before. Now I can run them, so I play them now. Gravity Rush 2, of course, I got the platinum in that.
Nice.
That might have been all 7.
Kevon, you're clipping the audio.
My bad.
Go on.
I think that was
Not you, Kevon. Go on, sponsor.
I think that was all 7. If there's anything
I wasn't counting.
Okay, someone count this. Abzu, Battlefield 1, Alienation, Spec Ops: The Line, Gravity Rush 2, Enslaved: Odyssey to the West. What's that?
6.
That's 6.
Yeah.
There's one more.
One more.
Get him off and give
one.
one more.
Another one.
There's one more. Fuck. I
Get him
forgot
off and
what
give
it
one
was.
more.
It was probably most likely a PC game.
Fuck if I know.
I'm not a mind reader.
I have to look on my. I got an app. Someone else go.
Okay, well, I'm in kind of a sad moment in my life where I'm not really playing games as much as I used to.
Fucking normie. I'm just
Honestly,
kidding.
no, seriously,
I'm just-
I used to be.
normies.
I'm starting to devolve because I've noticed a lot lately. I used to be so competitive.
I've noticed hair on your palms.
Yes. But I used to play competitively. I used to love it, and now I'm slowly making my way to a casual gamer. And
That's
I mean,
perfectly fine though.
yeah,
I'm
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 okay
already
with
kinda
it.
there.
Casual gamer is a title that means nothing. I mean, you still play
It's
video
just-
games.
Real
but-
quick, the game.
Uh-huh.
Next game was Mirror's Edge,
Oh, okay,
Oh,
gotcha.
oh,
okay.
I didn't finish that.
Wait, Mirror's Edge, the original or Catalyst?
the original.
Oh,
I don't have
I
Catalyst
heard
yet.
Catalyst was meh, but
Yeah,
that's not
I'll still get it on sale.
But yeah, like I play games now. I still do. I will always play video games, but it's just I haven't been playing them as much as I could. And I guess it's
I don't have
partly
the
due
time
because
to.
I'm poor and I can't get games that much. But
I don't even
Yeah.
have the freaking time
Yeah.
to play them as much as
I
used to.
yeah, and that too. I just
I actually
don't...
made a video about how I was going casual after Uncharted 4 came out. Because
Oh, yeah,
as
I
life
remember
gets crazy, like as it is right now,
Or as video games
I-
are more expensive.
that
Yeah.
too, I can't put as much time towards games as I want to anymore.
Mhm.
So I was like, Uncharted 4 is the last game I'm going to actually like prioritize completing, enjoying, and getting the platinum in. I'm still going to go for platinum since I want to. I'm still going to enjoy games, probably play them on hard, but I'm not going to like force myself to like do that stuff anymore.
Honestly, I'd say the last game I played was Minecraft. And
I'm complaining about how expensive video games are, yet here I am sitting next to my mountain of figures.
Yeah, your opinion's kind of irrelevant on that.
Yeah.
Shit.
Same.
but
Guilty.
the last game I played was Minecraft a few days ago, and it wasn't for that long, and I haven't played a game since.
All right.
It's
All right. What have you all
So
played and
depressing.
completed this year?
Oh, completed? Graders 2.
What was that new Vita game you got?
Persona 5.
Like when
Persona 4?
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, I didn't finish that.
Yeah,
I didn't finish that. Persona games are really
long and really story driven.
Really long.
When you finish Persona 4, you're gonna be legitimately depressed because you're gonna want more.
I know. That's why I'm glad 5's coming out. Can't wait for that.
Yeah, you got a good time.
You really did get a good time.
Tales of Berseria. Now,
how many fucking Tales of
I don't
are
know.
there?
they don't.
Stop.
Stop.
Every time you come over to my house, it seems like
It's a
you
new
bring
one.
up
It's
a
a
new
new
Tales
one.
of. It's like
They don't.
Oh, they were.
Tales of Symphonia, Tales of Zesteria, and Tales of meatball sandwiches.
There's actually a video about that.
Tales of pork jelly.
Ew.
Let me just say, Berseria,
Tales of pork rinds.
I'd play it. I'm
Go
sorry,
on.
I'd play it.
Go on.
But Berseria made up for that fuckery that is Zestiria. Here's the best way I can put it. You would understand.
Kivanti first.
Smack
The
Savanti.
only way Kivan can speak is if he slaps Savanti.
So Savanti, how are you?
Here's the best way I can put it.
Sorry.
Show us to appreciate your bullshit.
Sorry.
Zestiria is pretty much Uncharted 3.
Nathan
Berseria,
Drake is in it?
yes.
Oh.
Yes. Berseria is pretty much Uncharted 4.
Brazzers. Brazzers.
Tales of Brazzers.
I'd play it. Again, I'd play it.
Who wouldn't play it?
Tales of Brazzers.
Have you seen the new Brazzers porn parody that came out?
Why are we talking about
What
this?
is this?
Why not?
What is
Okay.
this?
Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Peen.
Oh,
God damn
yes.
it. I actually heard about that.
That is beautiful.
Like, you know, his metal arm
Yes.
is in an Iron Man toy gauntlet at the toy store.
Oh my god.
And they couldn't get a cardboard box. It's just him with a sheet of cardboard that he walks around.
Oh, I would pay to see that.
And his first line is, Snake Eater, huh?
Oh my god. Oh,
See what you got.
We'll put a link to it in the description.
No!
It's the best porn I've seen in a while.
God damn it.
Fuck.
You know, Kevon, you were speaking.
I
and
were.
suddenly you interrupted me.
I derailed the conversation again.
Basically, Berseria is better than Zestiria. Facts. That's all I want to say. Gravity Rush 2 is a fucking amazing game. I still need to finish Persona 4.
I would love to play Gravity Rush too.
It's fantastic, dude.
My offer still stands. If you have $100 you can spare,
Sir, I gotta go to school.
just put aside $1 a
I
day.
can't afford to be a gamer. I don't need your
For just $1 a day.
I
No,
can't
you can sponsor
afford
it.
Mountain Dew.
That's like 3 months, a little bit over 3 months, just to put $1 away.
How about I put a Catholic bullet in your face?
Yes.
Is it heat seeking?
Yes, it is.
Oh shit.
For Savanti, it can be whatever he
And it
wants.
slows when it makes contact with stuff.
Oh my god. An antimatter, heat-seeking
Fuck!
Catholic bullet.
Fuck.
With chemicals that turns the frogs gay.
What?
What are you talking about?
What the fuck is going on right now?
That's an Alec Baldwin meme. Are you
Oh
kidding
my-
me?
I've never
I've
seen
never
that.
seen that.
Oh my god.
It's shit.
Okay, who the fuck? Okay, you finished up or you were still going?
I'm done. Persona. Yeah.
Did everybody go for their games completed?
I haven't.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I'm sorry. I keep derailing everything. I'm the worst. My life is nothing but memes and depression and photography. Anyway, because Bright House is now.
Stop being a hoe. We're not supposed to buy a Spectrum, fuck nugget.
I'm just sitting there all of a sudden.
Spectrum.
All of a sudden I hear in my ear, Spectrum.
God. And they're using actors.
Actors.
What the fuck happened to this chat?
You were speaking.
I'm not sure. Okay.
God.
Okay, so
Shit.
I played Race the Sun recently.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Which
don't
I
know
played
what
that.
is.
It's that game that Savanti used to have on PlayStation 4 where you have this ship that's going really
Oh,
fucking
yeah, yeah.
fast.
I
and you have
remember.
to
Stay in
catch
the
up to
sunlight.
sun.
Yep, I remember.
I've been playing that recently. It's so much fun. So hard though. It's a hard game. Here, I'll throw it away. And I've been playing that. It's a lot of fun.
Throw that
I'll throw it away.
Got some hoes on the podcast right now.
And I recently did a playthrough of. What the fuck are you going about?
Okay, because Kevon just handed Savati a wadded up piece of paper and he's like, throw this away. So he's like, what the? And then Jacob's like, alright, I'll throw it away. And then I get a paper towel that I use and I hand it to Savati, throw it away. And then me and Kevon are just dead back here. Oh my god.
Using my friends. This is what I gotta deal with.
Oh my god. Okay.
Shit.
You fucking what? You love us.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
I gotta
Okay.
piss.
Alright.
Well, I got more.
Continue.
Hold
Okay.
that shit, ho.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, so I've been playing Race the Sun, which is a lot of fun.
Yes.
And I also did a full playthrough of Terraria with Hayes and Casey.
Is that game long?
Huh?
Is that game long?
No, we beat it in about a week, 2 weeks.
Oh, cool.
We beat the Moon Lord, surprisingly, and that game, Daniel, you would actually really love Terraria if you got past the learning curve. It's a
Really?
good game.
Yeah.
It's a legitimately good game.
What type of game is it?
It's like a 2D Minecraft.
It's like that's like comparing apples to oranges, though.
Yeah.
It's like that's like the obvious comparison, but Terraria, in terms of content, is so much more. So I've actually transitioned to the point where I like Terraria a bit more than Minecraft, but I love Minecraft for a whole different reason. So that's why I say it's like comparing apples to oranges.
Oh, so it's like
Anyway,
okay.
like let me describe my character. Like I started out as this simple normal NPC ass looking character. And by the end of it, I looked like Mysterio with a rainbow cape
That is beautiful.
and a pink unicorn mount
Oh my god.
with Mothra wings.
That is awesome.
And like I don't know why, like I got the slime mask. I'm just like, that looks like Mysterio. My character's now Mysterio, so there you go.
Oh jeez.
And it's like, it's so much fun, like progressing and seeing like your character change. Like you could see yourself getting stronger, and it's so much fun. Oh, and the weapon I wield is a yo-yo.
That is.
Yo-yo.
Don't know what to say about
That's
that.
beautiful, actually.
But no, it's so much fun though, because I have like this yo-yo case
Yo-yo.
that I have equipped. That my yo-yo, when it hits an enemy, splits into another yo-yo. And
So
then
it's a shotgun yo-yo.
I have a counterweight that splits off. So I have like these force projectiles flailing around me.
Catholic yo-yo.
Actually, it's an Eye of Cthulhu. So
Oh
there
my
you go.
god. Well, there you go. Yeah.
But yeah, Terraria is a lot of fun. I beat that, and it was a lot of fun. And that was on the largest world setting too.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. So I beat Terraria recently. I've been playing more of Subnautica.
Of course.
And I recently started dabbling into the experimental builds. And before you and Kevon got here, I was talking to Daniel about it, and I nearly shat myself when I opened up my game and went to the Lost River, and there's this big-ass fucking skull. Like this big-ass skeleton that I have never seen before. And this thing has teeth the size of minivans. And it is horrifying. And
Why
it's
though?
just, it's great though.
Why not?
And it turns out that's a precursor cache. Whatever. But Subnautica has been getting really, really good, and I love it. I can't wait till the next update, and they added coffee to the game.
Coffee?
No, it's amazing because like there are these coffee machines that you can randomly find in the world, and you can place them down, and they didn't do anything because of course the Aurora crashed and like everything went everywhere. But it's amazing. Like when you place it down, every time you walk past it, the machine goes like, "You could use some coffee." It's like, "You look like you could use some coffee."
Oh
So
my
then you
God.
click it, and it starts doing it, and it's like 2 minutes later, it's like coffee completed, and it's like you get a mug of coffee in your inventory. And it's like, this is amazing. I love this.
Why not?
And then the trash cans actually function like trash cans now, where you can actually delete items instead of like having like a pile of miscellaneous shit on the ocean floor. So now instead of like a pile of nuclear raw on the ocean floor, you can just throw that shit away in the biohazard bin and it's gone.
Well,
So
no need for a landfill in that universe.
I know. No, I would legit have a landfill of just like uranium rods that I couldn't
You
use, so I
delete all
just
your
dump them off the recess and they like drift off into the Mariana fucking Trench. But that game is getting so much fun, and they're working on the final area precursor base where you'll find like the last story elements, and it's so much fun. I love it. I love me some Subnautica. And so that's that. And I got my refund from the college, and I was originally going to use it to buy Resident Evil 7.
Oh, yes.
Which I love it.
It's a great game.
But then I found out in my photography class that I need to get a external flash unit. So there goes the money that I was going to spend for Resident Evil. So instead of spending $60 on Resident Evil, I spent $69 on a flash unit.
Oh my god.
And that's an off-brand. If I were to, like, these Canon external flashes, these Canon and Nikon external flashes can be as much as $500.
Hey,
and that's a flash unit.
Is it gonna blind the heavens?
Yeah, seriously. You better wipe my ass.
So I got an off-brand, and it's the best beginning flash. It's like the flash unit that my professor said, yeah, this is what you're gonna want to get. And I'm gonna use that for whenever I get to go to that job. I was actually offered a job recently, so I get to get paid to take photography. I love it. My life is fucking the worst. I love it. I want to die every fucking day. And those are all the video games I've been playing recently. I was talking about video games, and I divulged into cameras.
Canon.
Oh my god.
All right, last thing we're talking about.
I get shot by a cannon that shoots Canon cameras. It's a Canon.
I'll make that gift later. So last thing we're talking about, I mentioned I played Spec Ops: The Line, and I heard the story in that game was good. I heard that the gameplay itself was kind of average. And first thing I noticed, Nolan North voices the main character.
Hey.
So it's like, oh look, Drake.
Where's Troy Baker?
He's the horror.
Where's Tara Strong as well?
Yeah, he's the horror of voice acting.
Yeah.
Thank you, car outside.
So we're gonna get into spoilers for this game just quickly because the game's old as shit, and
Spoiler warning.
Yeah,
at this point,
spoiler.
it's already a flop. They're not gonna make a sequel.
Wait,
so.
what spoiler of what game?
For
is
Spec
this?
Ops: The Line.
Alright, spoiler for Spec
It's
Ops: The Line.
It was 2K. I don't know the actual other publisher, but yeah. Anyway, I'm not gonna say like
The 4K is so much better.
I'm not gonna go like into the full details of the game, but basically, you play as a military unit, or I forget which branch they are exactly. It starts out you're just trying to find survivors. It takes place in Dubai. An element of the game was sandstorms that could happen, or just sand build up, and you could shoot glass and cause sand to fall down on enemies, or to get out of buildings. So you're fighting through the game. Combat is average. It's good enough to keep you invested, but it's average.
Is it a first-person shooter?
Third
or
person.
Third? Okay, that's what I heard because I think I have that game on wishlist or on my wishlist on Steam.
If you get it on sale, yeah, I definitely recommend it. Oh, dang! So you do want to play it? I don't know if I. Well,
no, go ahead. Go
okay.
ahead. Go ahead.
Basically,
I'm okay.
like
Daniel doesn't care about spoilers generally.
yeah, basically what ends up happening with this game is you're a certain part of a branch is broken off called the 33rd, and there are rogues in the area. So you're trying to get survivors.
It's probably like the Green Beret or
and it's like U.S. soldiers that have gone rogue over there.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So like you're trying to get survivors, and you get shot by U.S. troops. You're like, what the hell's going on?
Wow.
So you're just trying to survive at this point. It's only
That's
3 people.
cool.
And so you're going through this whole area, and you're like, there's a whole fucking camp down there. Like, we can't go through that. So they find white phosphorus, and they use a launcher.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, okay, this is going to be cool. So I get the white phosphorus, you launch it into the whole camp, just fucking destroy everything in the camp.
With phosphorus?
White phosphorus, yeah.
Huh.
Apparently, I'd never heard of that before. Apparently, it's fucking powerful.
Yeah,
I looked it up
phosphorus is
after.
what they use in flashbangs and in matches.
This stuff sets you on fire, and like, yeah.
Yep.
So you go through the whole thing, you're like, okay, we just fucked up this camp. And they're like, why did you do this? This guy's still alive. Then they realized that part hadn't defected. They were actually still with the U.S., and they had some survivors kept safe in the camp, which
man.
you just fucking lit up with phosphorus.
Oh, my God.
I was like, oh, shit. I felt so fucking bad. I was like, oh, fuck.
Wow.
And you like see this woman holding her child just charred to a crisp. I was like, fuck.
Wow.
That's even more fucked up.
So you were lying when you said it was fucked up.
That's even more fucked up than the mother and child scene from the original Godzilla.
Huh.
Where it's just like spoilers for the original 1954 Godzilla if you've never seen it. There's one scene where like Godzilla is stomping around and approaching, and there's this mother holding onto her 2 children, and she says, "Don't worry, we'll be with your father soon." And she's huddling them and crying, and then the scene cuts away.
Jeez.
It's like, Jesus Christ, movie!
Well, they showed the shit in this game.
The original Godzilla doesn't fuck around.
And then that's just like the halfway point of the game.
That's a good movie, by the way. You should see that.
So you keep going, and now like you can tell they're all fucked up about what just happened. So you just keep going, and basically like you want revenge now because of the people that set you up to do this. So you keep going. The commander, the one voiced by Nolan North, at this point is going crazy because of what he just did. So like what eventually happens is the rest of your team dies, not because of you, but because like what happens and stuff. So there's one part where you get one guy gets captured. You're trying to find him, and by the time you find them, the locals are fucking pissed at you because you're American and you're just bringing guns and shit. Stupid American. So they hang the one guy, and he's like, you can see it. They're like, shoot the rope. It was quick too. Like they had just hung him or whatever. They try bringing him back, it won't work. Then they start swarming you. So you gotta shoot the ground or shoot them or something. I didn't know what to fucking do. At this point, I'm still in shock with the fucking phosphorus part. I was like, fuck. I just shot this random guy in the fucking head, a civilian. I was freaking the fuck out. So they all run away. I'm like, I probably could have shot the ground. I realized like 30 seconds later, but I was stressing the fuck out over this fucking story.
My God.
I'm like, fuck, this game is impactful. So you keep going, and then like by the end of the game, you just find out the guy you're hunting, he's already dead or some shit. You're just going fucking crazy. So like, there's a part where it's like you can either shoot him fictionally, of course, or yourself. I was like, I want to see what the fuck happens. So I shoot him. It's like in the mirror, reflection, and then like at this point, everyone else is dead. The 2 people you were with, and then like the last level is up to the player. You sit there with the gun, and these troops are coming to extract you, bring you home. And when the level starts, you're holding your gun, just standing there. I'm like, oh fuck, they gave you the choice. I was like, no, just stop. I was like, put the fucking gun down. And that was the option.
Oh my God.
I just put the gun down. Apparently there's like 4 different endings. You can either like start fighting them and they can kill you, fight them, kill them all, and then you stay there and you just give in to your insanity, or you can die at the earlier part where you can shoot the one guy or yourself. It's fuck.
Sounds like a game I could give to my 3-year-old nephew.
I played that. When I beat the game, I was like, holy shit. I heard the story was good. I didn't expect it to be that dark and that deep. Like, it starts out like, this is probably just going to be another average military third-person shooter. No. No.
That's most likely going to be my next game.
That's an old-ass... That was like a 2011 or 10 game. And that was more impactful than a lot of games I've played this gen so far.
I'm definitely going to have to pick that up as soon as
that
possible.
was brilliant. It went from like a 7 to like an 8.5 easily when the story started doing that stuff. I never felt that bad. Personally, for what I've done in the fucking video game before.
You actually come back with PTSD.
I actually felt a little fucking sick after I saw the all the charred people. And I'm like, fuck. Wow. I had to pause the game. I'm like, okay, I'm taking a break. I just paused the game and took a break.
Oh,
damn, that was Spec Ops: The Line, yo. That underrated game. I mean, I just spoiled it, but I gave the warning. Like, I still recommend playing it just to see how it unfolds, like with your own eyes. I'm definitely gonna
play that.
Cause holy shit,
man.
Yeah,
damn.
like
That's all I can really say.
Wow, that is quite interesting.
All
right. Anything else, or you guys about ready to wrap it up?
Basically, that's why I like choice-based games. Because when you make a choice that you think is good and it turns out fuck you over, and it's like, oh.
Well, all I really have to say is hopefully I get the money soon so I can tell Aunt Rhody that everyone's dead.
Oh my God.
All right,
get it? Resident Evil 7 joke.
Yes.
Well, outros. You just did yours, or you want to do another one?
I am Jacob of RetroTech once again. You can find me at RetroTech Comms. I am the main host. Of course, I have these boobs on the channel a couple times because it's RetroTech Comms, not Jacob of RetroTech.
Yeah, 3 boobs. Or that girl from Total Recall?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or that one chick from that one, oh fuck, what was... Never mind. It was like some sort of like Jewish animated movie.
Why is it Jewish?
No, I'm serious. It starred Adam Sandler.
There you go.
Seven
Catholic
nights.
books.
Christmas one.
Crazy Nights. It's like a Christmas one.
Yeah, 7 Crazy Nights.
Anyway, whatever. You can find me at RetroTech Comms. I'm supposed to be playing Subnautica, and I'm supposed to be doing the final part of Tyler the Tasmanian Tiger, but I haven't uploaded anything in a month because my classes are really difficult. That being said, expect something sometime in the possible future of 2018. All right.
The very near future.
Yes.
All right.
You go ahead.
No, I'm the host. I'll go last.
I'm Cooper. 13.
This man's doubting Horizon's greatness.
I'm not doubting it. I'm just being careful because I know not to hype too.
When I go there Monday, he might pick it up if they have an extra
If
copy.
they have a copy left, I'll pick it up.
You can find him at youtube.com/user/CoopyClan13.
You know, I don't have.
He does have a few funny videos up on his channel. So
I have like 5 subs, so I don't just subscribe to the main channel.
Yes.
all right.
My outro is goodbye. I gotta pee.
Daniel's not on YouTube or anything.
I have a YouTube
He has a
channel,
YouTube,
but
it's
that's
like
just
Gator
like a
Freak.
personal thing.
Yeah.
I just
He's
Yeah,
not
same.
fit. He's not subscribed or anything. Like he doesn't do the YouTube things.
Yeah.
He
Me
just
either.
he
I
exists.
just
in the
do
real
the
world.
life things.
He exists in the real
I
world.
catch your hands.
Yes.
And
What
I'm
about you, good sir?
your host, Varmint1. Check out my channel, Varmint1 on YouTube, because this will be the first episode to go on the new Tech Peasants channel. So we have all the podcasts in one particular spot on one channel. So yeah, check out my channel. Check out everybody else that had stuff. And hopefully we'll be back sometime in March for sure.
Maybe. Oh yeah, well, yeah.
But yeah, definitely sometime in March. And yeah, until next time, peace out.
Goodbye.
See ya. Alright, I really gotta pee.